I server muted you. Someone else do it.
John's doing it this week.
I
already said
well, let me hang on. I was so perplexed by the sudden shift that I forgot to update my stream names. I need to do that first. But I believe last time on the Abomination Vaults we certainly did something. Let me think. I don't. First of all, it's very long ago for some reason. I don't know. Well, I believe what happened last time.
We went to the house of the mayor, and there we helped remove the curse on his daughter. And as we removed the curse, it became. It started. I didn't have the spells to remove it entirely, so I had to instead use a spell that transferred it to myself.
Poor Malachi.
And so we did, spending some time to investigate, finding out that we had to go to a lower level of the dungeon because the curse was calling us to go there.
Yes.
So that we... This is hard.
Your range has gone higher.
Yes, if I...
Poor Malachi.
It's actually I cannot wait for way.
You know, if it hurts,
where we started.
Don't continue just for a joke if it actually hurts.
Oh, that hurts. I can hear it hurting.
It's okay.
It's hurting me. I don't know if I can do this.
I've been doing it for a while now. Yes, but we removed the curse and discovered that the curse was not really a curse, but more of a spell that attracted her attention and made her desire to go down into the dungeons. We also discovered that the mayor's daughter was claimed by Lang in a very real way, in sort of a "she belongs to me, keep your hands away." This was grim and dark and very scary, but we tried to do our best to help her, and in the end I think we succeeded in making her succeed her spell save against this magical effect, drawing her down into the dungeon, winning us time to go and deal with what is down here. We then proceeded we then went down into the dungeon to go further down. Going further down, we found, pretty much right behind the stair, a see-through wall which slowly, and then quickly turned, completely transparent and walk-throughable, I guess. Is that a word?
Yes.
Behind it was some horrid monster that screamed and attacked us, and a worm that seemed to take enjoyment in our suffering. We killed them both, pretty much. Yeah.
We also found a side room, side doors that turned out to be the old headquarters of Dancer's old assassin guild, the Night Knives.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
They apparently were formed and operated out of Gauntlet in years past. So Malachi has a vocal cord infection. Anyone wondering? Which is why he sounds like this.
Yes, I have had a great week of being sick with a throat infection. So now I sound like this for a bit.
Awesome.
But I will not be speaking this much right now because I actually need to rest my voice.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You do.
Yeah, rest your voice. If you would like to just communicate a text, that's
I will
perfectly fine as well.
I can actually do a deep candor for a little bit without sounding like this, but I will just pipe in when I have something to say, and then right now I will sit back a bit.
Yep, sounds good.
So I think the first order of business here, something we discussed at the end of last session, it is going back and resting up because, Rogar now has a new spell list to put new spells into, and Thorfinn is still stupefied, and we can't have that because that is turning out to be very detrimental to our effectiveness down here.
I hate it.
So I say we go back and rest.
Condition.
We go back and rest. It's a bit early, but we should.
Sure. I had a question and I forgot it. Never mind. I'll remember later. Yeah.
All right. You want to turn back around, which you can do.
Just
Walking.
did we loot
Oh,
this
sorry.
this battle, by the way? I forget.
Counterpoint.
Yes,
I
you
just
did.
wanted to clarify something because Rogar took onto the curse, took the curse onto himself. That we were able to use as some kind of beacon, basically feeling the pull of where this curse was trying to lure the mayor's daughter. Is that
Yeah.
temporary, or is that something that's just permanently on Rogar?
5
No,
minutes it lasted.
That
It
was
lasted for 5
temporary.
minutes. Okay,
Yep.
but it's already gone. So okay, makes no
Yeah,
difference.
but it
as to
seemed
whether
that
we
she
keep
made
going
her
today or
save
not.
against it. Yeah, so
Mhm.
yeah, that probably will happen again tomorrow. So we'll have to keep an eye on her.
You
If we do
seem
rest-
to be more aware of it and resisting this. Like we because we stayed with her overnight, see if it would reassert itself, and it did, but much.
Well, now that, again, the fact that she's aware of it means that she gets an attempt to resist.
Yeah.
So, and now that we've hopefully sent clerics there and they know what's happening, they should be able to help her a bit better. Basically, doing Rogar's job for him without him having to prepare a bunch of spells specifically. Hopefully.
All right. Returning through the dungeon happens without too much fuss. In the upper levels, there's still nothing really skulking about. You do hear the occasional sound of something moving, but no like organized ambush or anything of the like. You arrive back in Otare about mid-afternoon.
I would like to
Right.
head off quickly to my good friend Morlebint and buy some scrolls off him. If he has some available.
Ooh, he has a few available. However, if you have requests and you give him sufficient warning, he can acquire others for you.
I'm
at
looking
least up
for some
to-
level 1 scrolls.
Yeah, level 1 he has available, no problem at all.
Wonderful. I would like to buy some True Strike scrolls off him.
You can buy those.
Let's see. They're 4 gold? Let me check. Yeah, spell level 1 is 4 gold pieces. I will buy 5 of those for 20 gold pieces. Unless he has like an up pricing on those.
No, you can get them for a normal price. In fact, he is supporting you, which means you get a bit of a discount even.
Oh, lovely.
Which I will tell you as soon as I open the book, which I should have done like 20 minutes ago, at least.
Fine.
You get a 10% discount.
Okay, so 2 gold then.
Hooray!
That's actually pretty good.
He is invested in your success.
It's
You did support him a lot.
because I learned that you don't just hold a bow with 2 hands. You hold it with one and you use a free hand to use it. So if I cast a scroll before I use the bow, then I'm fine. So I can actually do that now.
Yeah, the main draw is having to draw the scroll.
Yeah, that's fine. But if I can walk into combat with one always out as I need, then it's fine.
All right. Do the rest of you intend to do anything special, or just going to bed?
I will prepare new spells.
Sure.
I
Let me pop you on the map.
don't have anything in particular I need to do.
Want to check in on the enemies, but nothing noteworthy other than that.
Sure. The situation there hasn't really changed.
Yeah, I figured. But, given the dramatic change we found last time we went there on a lark, it feels like a good idea to keep a thumb on the pulse.
Yeah, it seems that Dorana is intent on staying home and looks more worried than before, at least. Being aware that something odd is going on.
Yeah.
And the mayor, Yosef, he's worried that the draw might eventually overpower Dorina's willpower, but he's sure that, she's stubborn. She'll manage.
We're chipping
Very
away at that place. We're getting close. We have to. Just gotta hang
Also,
in there
Sarah,
a
if
little longer.
your microphone is picking up a fan or something.
Oh, really? Okay. One sec.
Right. Earbuds are reset. And then we will go to the next morning, I think.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, at dawn, you can feel free to head out again.
Let's do it. Set down. And I get rid of this stupefy. Be gone.
Nice.
Give me 1 second. Alright, now I have an issue that I thought I had fixed, which is that my nav bar is just completely wonky and the entire map has disappeared.
Oh no.
Oh.
Not like it disappeared, but I can't click on it.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna have to disable that at dawn and hope that fixes it because it's not super relevant right now. My question would be, which way do you go? Do you head back the same way you went last time?
I think so.
Please so,
Yeah,
yeah.
we haven't really investigated that, so we should.
All right. In that case, that's actually a bit of an issue. And now I can't scroll anymore. This is wonderful. Foundry, what are you doing? All right. Looks like
Oh.
Boundary
it's
sick.
fine now. Yeah. Why can't I swap to the map? Help. I think I have to restart Foundry really quick. Unless I can... Oh wait, I
Get
can
it
do
from the
this.
speeds directory?
Yes. I just wasn't sure if I can actually switch to it, but I can. Don't mind the delay. It means nothing.
Everything is fine. Don't panic.
I'm being expelled anyway, so it's fine.
Rogar must feel very excited to have Kaden Kelly reveal all of these incredible mysteries to him.
Yeah.
I'm truly blessed.
Must have been something in that booze last night. This is great.
Oh god, I love these spells. Secret magic. Dehydrate.
It's part of the curse, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
You're perfectly normal. But your
Dorothy,
voice is
that
very
you?
squeaky. Like, all right, well.
All right. Let me know if your order, as I've put you here, is not correct. But I believe that's what you said last time.
Swap
That
me and
looks about
Rogar,
right.
and that's our.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, you walk down the stairs. Dancer skulking. Amina, like having her shield raised, looking around. You get a few steps down into the room before next to you, you hear a gurgling sound. As we go on to initiative right away.
Oh
Alright.
my.
Oh boy.
Have it, the
let's-
fiend
That's not
Hold on.
child, is it? I hate these.
child.
Children gargle, right? Or babies.
As the puddle of blood and gore that you briefly
Oh.
assumed was just the remains of your last fight, instead sort of rises up and gurgles towards you. Really.
Oh.
Give me some
It's a
initiative.
baby. Quick.
I can't.
I'm just waiting for the initiative to.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah, there
no
we go.
active combat.
No, you can.
Sweet.
Is that everyone? Yes. Second. All right. Dolphin.
Okay. Well.
Get him, Torfin.
I assume the walls are like gone or like transparent or.
The walls do seem to. Actually, that's a good point. Yes, they are down.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't notice that one.
Otto.
Does it attack me on the way past?
It will not. No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot that one first. I didn't notice that one. I got 5 more feet of movement. No, do I not? No, I'm a dwarf. I don't, do I? I'm 20. Where do I see that? Yeah, I've got 20. That's as far as I go. Alright, well. Shoot the bow. Yes. It's a critical miss. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna use a hero point reroll that. I feel that's not fair. There we go. That's better. Gonna have to do the spell now. Again. Here we go. 5 piercing, 12 fire.
Against the one over there. 12.
Yeah, the one beside me on the left, yeah.
Smack.
And that's me.
Dancer.
All right.
Oh, I should have stayed beside it, sorry.
It's fine. I am acting first. Or before it, so I have my ambush right on. I will move in here to protect Torfin and give this thing the business. Critical hit.
That's a crit.
40 damage. Magical slashing silver.
So you slice into the thing. Your weapon does sort of get stuck on its weird mass, the slashing not being that effective. But you're parting the sea of gore here, basically.
That's what I do. Let's try again then. That's a miss. Alright, I am done.
Roga, where's my battle music? Hello?
Roga will move forward. And these don't look like they look like horde masses. So Roga will cast the divine lance on this. It's probably evil. I assume.
It has a skull, so I assume.
Yeah. Oh, well, never mind.
That is a miss. Amina. Oh, I didn't even roll the initiative. Well, they outlasted it.
Oh, right, yeah.
They're stunned by our very presence.
Yes, they must be.
They're not very fast, nor eager, as it turns out.
All right. Armina will hop over the sledge and bogard this one from ambushing the rest.
So good to have friends to help you out.
Oh wow.
Critical.
Hell yeah.
Why can't I get these rolls, guys? What's happening?
Zareth is starting strong.
Mm-hmm.
Hit
All
and
right.
it is of God.
So move, slash, and we'll raise a shield.
This undulating heap of just discarded remains will wobble at Dancer here.
Don't wobble.
I just realized
Yep.
I'm still injured. I'm just gonna heal myself there.
Why am I off
Sorry.
guard?
Yes.
In case you wonder.
I don't know. I meant to target you. There we go. as it will just with its almost pseudo-like tentacle full of stuff will try to slap you.
Yeah, that's a slap.
You have fought these ones before. However, this one seems to be ever so slightly more dangerous, as someone has put almost intentionally like pointy bits, almost looking like discarded surgical instruments, just into the mass of limbs and such to make it ever so slightly more deadly.
Oh, good.
Well, now it needs to
it
decide.
It is glimpsed, however.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is glimpsed. It will just.
It sees the future where it doesn't have to be evil. It can live in peace.
No, it will take
You
the
can
second.
save you.
People.
So you will take like how much? 8 less damage, and he
2 plus
becomes
7, right?
enfeebled too. All right.
Alright, so
But-
I take 9 damage.
You take 9 damage. You're also grabbed.
Oh no.
It's an action since he has struck you. Will grab you, and then, because he has you grabbed, he will squeeze.
Oh! Don't squeeze.
Give me a fortitude save.
Should be lower DC because he's enfeebled, right?
I guess,
is.
but my
Yeah.
fortitude save is not my strongest save, let me tell you. Oh, thank
you're
goodness.
That
fine.
is
Whew.
a success,
You
meaning
rolled an
you
18, it's only success.
My fortitude save is crap.
Oh, wow, you're a rogue, so.
you
Yeah, low.
do not bleed, but you will take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And it seems that your suffering invigorates this thing, as it will get some tempered points.
Help!
As the other heap will just attack Amina. Doesn't know any better. That is a miss. We'll try for a second fleshy slap. Nope. And then it will. Oh, it's this still. Oh god! It will take a step south, trying to get closer to more things. Dolphin.
Right. Arrows don't really do much damage to it, so I'm just gonna straight up just cast a spell. Yeah, just cast a spell at this thing, side dancer. Hopefully kill it, maybe. Roll the attack here. That's a hit. 12 fire.
That's
Alright.
a spicy roll.
Fire does seem to burn it quite well.
Got an action left. Let's see. Yes, I could do this.
Step here and give me flanking, although Rogar might.
No, I have an idea. If I do in a spell attack roll, it still incurs multi-attack, right, penalty?
Yes.
Just alright, that's fine. I need to recharge my spell strike. I'll do this anyway. I will cast my focus spell, shooting star, and I will attempt to shoot it. So I can ignore cover here for dancer being in front of me. And I'll roll with a -5. That's a hit.
Exactly it. in fact.
Then again, I don't think I actually do any damage, so. But I mean, I get my
you hit,
I get my
but it does no
yeah.
damage.
I get my spell strike back, so I'm done.
Dancer, you're grabbed by this horrid creature.
Do I can try to escape the grab. Oh, I think?
Yes. Your choice of, I believe, attack roll, athletics, or acrobatics.
Do you think hitting it might just be easier for you?
Well, grab.
You still do the flat
do
check,
I need to
right?
do a
Dead,
flat
so-
check to...
DC 5 for grab, right?
It is for manipulate. Attacking is not manipulate.
Right.
Oh,
Alright, then I'll try to just kill it then. Target thing.
Death is the best status remover.
True. Although, if Rogar could go a step closer, I could get flanking. I will delay until after Rogar.
Alright. Rogar.
Roga takes a step forward and attacks with his rapier.
This wouldn't let you flank it though. Like not
I
if it's
would.
in a corner.
No, for dancers' purposes.
I have
Oh,
gang
for
up.
dancer
Let him-
purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
set up.
might not even need it though. Might
There's
kill him.
there's nowhere they can hide from me now.
Oh,
it is
almost.
still
Come on.
barely hanging in.
What?
One more.
no.
Oh, almost.
That's that.
What exactly does your feature say you're gang up?
Gang up. If any, let me bring it up for you.
Just click on it. Also.
You and your allies harry your opponent in concert. An enemy is off guard against your melee attack due to flanking as long as the enemy is within both your reach and your allies. Ally must still be flanking an enemy for it to be off guard to them.
Okay, it is due to flanking. However, this thing cannot be flanked.
Okay.
Oh.
It is like an ooze.
Well.
That just it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's dead.
it is
Oh.
cleaved apart.
God. My browser just lagged from all those animations.
Yeah.
They're cool though. I like them.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, they're very fun.
Answer will move then again. Can't flank, but what the hell? Flanking is
As
always
long as-
good.
I mean, you're allowing me to shoot it without cover, so I appreciate that.
Do a second attack
It's
here.
also currently flat-footed because of Amina.
Hooray,
Yes.
Armina.
That's true.
Nice. 27.
Gosh, you do so much damage.
Rogue, that's what I do.
It's good.
Done. Silver blade
Go on.
working.
Slice, I believe it's now no longer off guard. Amina.
All right, let's do this.
Oh,
Another
wow.
crit
What
for
is
first
happening?
attack.
And it is off guard again.
Yep. Second attack.
Wow.
It's just a hit thanks to the crit just before.
Yeah. Incredible.
Oh, the damage will not do it. You need a really good strike to do reliable damage against these things.
Yeah, I should shield, but I'll take the bait.
Go for it.
I might roll well. Am I gonna
Go for
let's
it.
go?
Oh.
No.
Good try.
Consider that a hook in my cheek. Bait taken.
All right, the big ol' ooze. We'll just roll a d2 to see who detects. That is Amina. Only a flashing slap.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Ooh.
Nope.
Wow.
And a step.
All right.
Often.
I definitely should have paid for that mistake.
Well, spell track is recharged. I'll just shoot it. I don't even need to waste spells here. Let's try it. That's a hit. There you go.
It is a hit and burns the pile. As far as you can tell, combat is now over. Yeah, Torfin, you're a smart fella.
I am.
Your action is investigation,
Yes.
and you have a quick think as you basically get back to looking around, and you are certain that you looked around last time you were here. Like these things can't have spontaneously manifested, and from what you know about them, they are not very mobile either. So they probably didn't crawl here by themselves.
Yeah, something or someone placed these here. Sure.
Armida looks around for any signs of those viewing windows, like that were upstairs in the arena, like the pub that we were doing. It's like perhaps someone's trying to assess us.
You look around, glance at the walls, but they just seem like walls to you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that worm did
Don't see anything.
seem like it was taking notes. I'm not sure exactly what it wrote, but it did plead for its life briefly before we killed it. It does seem that this is some sort of evaluation chamber, perhaps.
I do think we need to make the assumption that we're being listened and watched.
Oddly, yes,
Time.
oddly benign, I suppose. Could just storm us. Can I get a bandit check from Rogar, please? I need some patching up.
Bandage check.
Shape.
A bandit.
What is this over here?
That in the corner appears to be a really grimy magical teleportation circle.
Oh,
Ew.
but it's intact in terms of the glyph, I guess.
It does not look very intact.
Oh,
Another stairway over here. Looks like it leads back up.
Hmm. Is there any note in this book here on the table?
No. The book seems to. Second.
looks like we got
The book
doors up
does-
north here.
The book does seem to contain some notations. Specifically, they seem to be a continuation of the notes you found up above. A plan to deal with that pesky scythe blade trap. However, you're fairly certain that any thoughts in that direction have gone nowhere, really. It is
No.
written in Undercommon.
And no
That's a shame.
words on those meddling teenagers.
No.
Well, there's a door over there.
There's a door up north too. Probably more. I haven't checked fully. But, we can start here.
Hmm.
Let's do it.
Right. You open the door, revealing what seems to be an old storage closet full of tools, scraps of wood, furniture. It's a far bigger pile than the map suggests. It's a huge mess. Like
my.
it clearly looks organized even at first glance, but the bits that are organized are just nonsensical. Like broken down pieces of what has been a bed maybe previously, broken tables, a clock that apparently someone has dismantled completely with like the springs just haphazardly like gathered next to it. It's yeah.
I'll do a quick detect magic in the room to see if there's anything hidden in the amongst the debris here that I can't see.
You cast a spell, and yes, there's magic.
I learned the School of Magic for the highest level effect within range. The spell detects. If multiple effects are equally strong,
Highest.
GM determines what you learn.
The highest is evocation.
Turn to Armina. Say, there's some magic here. Well,
Oh,
evocation, dangerous
Interesting.
stuff, but maybe there's something of interest.
all right.
Could be
Something
a
of
trap,
interest in
could
a
be
big
an item.
spooky basement and pile of debris. Let's poke it with a stick.
I will step out while you do that, but perhaps Dancer can also take a look.
Well, she will instead poke it with a sword, using it to just sort of move debris out of there and reveal where Torfin was pointing towards.
Oh, I can't find a location. It's just I know it's in there somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right, cool. Well,
Not yet.
A proper search would take hours, probably. However, you can spend 10 minutes searching and maybe find something.
yeah. I think it's just like, all right, cleared the corridor, and it's just going to be tossing shit back into the hallway to actually like make some space as she's investigating through this, so that we're not doubling back on things that have been moved from one area just to go into another.
Thorfinn will mention that, if we don't find it now, if we come back later, he is sure his magic will improve to the point where he can figure out where it is, roughly. So you can try for now, but don't take too long.
All right. Well, let's give it a search. The preliminary one. It's a perception
Alright,
check.
yep. Roll me perception.
All right, let's do it. Blind GM roll, yes.
Yeah, you look around. Give me a D4.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mm. Alright. How do I? Give me a second. You find 2 bottles of a strange liquid. Give it into your inventory. Liquid
Okay.
appears to be like a neon green.
I'm not sure if this is everything, but I think I found something, Torfin. Do you want to take a look?
he'll like take a look at the bottles and shake his head and say, that'll take me a bit, but the next time we stop for some rest, I'll take a look at one of them.
Well, why don't I get out of the way of your how far is your magic detection thing? I'll take these out of the radius, and then if there's
30
still something in
foot.
there, then we'll
So-
know. All right, cool. Well,
It's true. You can just close the door. It is blocked. It's an emanation, so.
Oh, it's blocked by door. That's convenient.
I
Get
can
out of
also
the way.
choose to ignore magic I'm aware of. So if I know that's there, I can just ignore it. So
That is a very handy spell.
I will do just that and see if my reading changes.
There's still magic. There's
Still
still
evocation?
still evocation.
All right. Well, there's still something in there, but we can take a look later.
Sounds
He'll,
good.
I'll
he'll
take a
close
look.
the door.
I'll take a look. I can look for things. I'm a looker.
There's another 10 minutes, but
Yeah,
sure.
have fun.
I guess I'll identify
Uh,
one of these then.
Yeah,
while you're
have
taking
some tea or something over there.
Sure.
Armina bites her tongue.
Pick one of those, Armina. I'll identify it. Right here.
Yeah, let's have a look around.
This one.
Alright. Give me a perception.
Sure.
Let's see.
Well, never mind.
No, you don't find anything. You're not even sure if there's anything to find.
It's just junk.
It's just a room full of junk. Yeah.
If you can click on the image, I mean, and it should. I'll put the like check
Oh, sure.
things in the chat, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it does it.
I can-
There it is.
I can do it for you. I don't think you can do it.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Right. Crafting. Sure. Look, here we go. Should I use insurance here? What would that give? 10 plus 10 and 20. Nah, I'll roll just in case.
Yeah, you identify it, no problem.
Sweet.
It is Ichthyosis mutagen, which makes
That's-
your skin all scaly and flaky and gives you fast healing too, and
Oh.
helps against bleeding a lot.
That's very good for someone who takes a lot of hits.
Yeah, that is
You can keep that.
cool.
Are they both the same? Actually, I shouldn't assume that, even if they're the same color. Are
They-
they two
they
different
are.
items or the same? Oh, the same. Okay.
They're the same.
What's the downside? Usually they have a like a
The
disadvantage.
downside is that you take a -2 to reflex saves, and you're easier to track.
Okay, it's not too bad for fast heal too. That's really good. You could even drink it out of combat and heal yourself. Anyway, well, there are rooms up north and also other areas. So let us continue. There's ominous double doors on the right. Feel like maybe we should check that out first.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there are doors up north.
Yes.
I'll take a look at this glyph sheep. Like, what damaged it? How did it get damaged?
It looks well. Let me see what you think about this. Well, it certainly looks in a state that won't be possible to recover in any reasonable amount of time with any reasonable amount of resources. It's like scratches. Half the floor appears exploded. It's unclear if it was intentional or merely a side effect of this creature that was caged in here.
Hmm,
But it's not usable anymore.
that's unfortunate. Well, we have some doors, and we have some amazing door opener adventurers
That's
to
me.
attack them.
I shall investigate this
I
door.
gotta put that on my resume. Amazing open door adventurers.
You want to open the door?
I want to inspect the door first. See if there's any
Inspect the door.
traps or if I can hear anything.
You listen to the door and hear nothing.
Then I will attempt to open the door.
The door resists your efforts,
Aha. Bring
but it does not
out-
appear to be locked.
Oh. Press is a little harder.
It seems like the other side might be chained.
Huh.
Armina, these doors are chained shut. Maybe you and Rogar are strong enough.
But also find another way around.
It's true, it would create an
Yeah.
awful lot of noise to break it.
Certainly would. Possible we could break the hinges, but with a chain, a crowbar would be difficult to get any real leverage on.
I'll keep an eye out while you do that, then.
Any chance you could see? She'll take a look for any hinges to pop the pin out of, or some mechanism besides the actual, chained lock itself, just to take the door off.
The doors appear to be pretty damn sturdy, all things considered. There's no
When-
obvious weakness to exploit for you.
It's the door mechanism, so it's chained when we try to open it. So clearly it's not locked, it's just been wrapped shut. But does it click shut together when it's in the right position?
No.
Okay, so it's just two loose doors with a chain holding them
Yes.
together. Understood.
Perhaps once
yeah.
in the past there was a proper bit in the middle where the doors would lock in, but that has deteriorated.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little tricky, but not impossible to try to brute force our way past. But perhaps we could just leave it and come back.
Alright.
If that's been chained up, I'm curious as to why, but that might be something worth leaving alone.
Probably to keep the creature we killed in here stuck in here.
Yep, that seems
Possibly.
likely to me. They had to come through here somehow, and these double doors are the only entrance large enough to accommodate it.
I believe we had many ways down to this level. Maybe one goes to that room.
That's true. Let's clear the rest of this level and then we can come back.
Actually, before we open any more doors, Danza wants to quickly dash up these stairs to see where they end up.
All right. You take a look.
So I know where
While
it connects.
Also take a look. You find yourself. I can't reveal the map for you because it is broken. Actually, if I do this. No? Maybe? No? But it seems to connect into a staircase that you had overlooked last time. One that leads directly to the large room where the bone giant was in, the bone gladiator.
Oh.
Oh,
I had no idea.
Interesting.
The scythe room makes even less sense in that case because it was like a really easy roundabout to it.
I mean, it's just probably for people to just throw them in for fun. I don't know.
Very weird.
Why not, right?
It is a place of
Or
madness.
experiments on like how sliceable something is.
Put it in the slicinator.
Yeah, that's
This whole area seems like a testing / like proving ground. So I mean, who
Yeah,
could
some
say?
weird lab area for sure.
Oh.
Yes, we'll investigate this door.
All right. I do believe this room still needs a bit of a description, as you haven't really inspected the northern part of it before.
All right.
However, my inability to navigate maps currently is making that very difficult.
We'll get some drink while you fiddle.
Do you think restarting the server will help you, or?
I'm unsure. This might also, once again, be a mistake in the Foundry module.
Oh.
like, most campaigns will fizzle out before they get to this level. We don't need to keep it as tight as level 1.
They'll die before they get here, surely.
Yeah, it's all, we'll just slap this together, it'll be fine.
No, sorry, I just got confused by something. Disregard what I said. You've seen it all. The transparent wall that has since disappeared, previously separating this actually rather nice-looking northern room, almost like a spectator gallery, compared to the rough stone floor, whatever it is on the other side.
Alright.
Dancer inspecting the door to your north will find it locked.
Oh.
In fact, the door itself looks peculiar. It has no visible latches, no visible keyhole, but the wall next to it features 2 distinct keyholes. One a round indentation, and the other a circular piece of stone with 4 separate holes.
Okay. We'll
I think we
inspect
did
to
find a
see.
copper key among the remains of the prison upstairs. I wonder if one of those fits there.
I also have something called a sneaky key.
What?
Small silver skeleton key. It can be pinned to armor or sleeve. Turn the key to activate it for the next minute. If the outcome of any attempt to pick a lock is a critical failure, it's a failure instead. Well, that wasn't what I hoped it was. I also have an unusual object. I have no idea what it is.
Maybe we should look at these things that you have that you don't know you have.
I don't know what they are. I've just put them there to be like, what is this? Who knows?
The unusual object is very much wand-shaped that you picked up from the worm creature last time, whose body, by the way, has disappeared.
Oh.
Oh,
He'll-
you have a wand thing?
Oh yeah, I found this sneaky, unusual object. Here you go.
Well, it's magic items. It'll take a minute, so
Yeah,
figure the locks out and I'll do
yeah,
this.
so we'll carefully inspect the weird lock mechanism to discern if there's a trap involved here.
Often you don't know what the wand is.
Damn.
You're sure there's a wand, but you're not sure what it does.
Well.
Dancer, you look for traps. You do not see any traps, but looking at the lock and the keyholes, it would take a master at lockpicking to even attempt to try to pick this.
Oh, I'm not there yet. Did another level.
Can't even like pick master yet. Oh.
Shakes his
Well.
head, looks back. Unless we find the keys. Oh, this lock is... I don't have the right tools for this at the moment.
All right.
No matter.
We have to break through the doors to the south or head back up again.
Let's head back up. There are many other ways down here, I believe.
I found one of them in the south. Perhaps we take that one up, see if there's any other that is nearby it that leads into the.
That one
room, but
leads up into the old bar.
Yeah, but I suspect that we may just have to break through this door here.
Maybe so.
We didn't actually try it. It's probably worth it.
I mean, yeah, maybe it is worth a try. Sure.
Also, since you're here the second time, Dancer, you do notice something.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
In the southwest corner, where the remains of one of the Shangri-La heaps is, maybe like one of the blood spatters or something revealed a peculiar mark on the wall.
Okay.
The mark of a secret door.
Oh.
Ah.
Ooh.
What ho, friends? Secret door.
Well, forget that.
It's, I just saw it. It's the, you see here with the blood splatter? It clearly reveals a strange little
Oh, is there a
gap in the
seam?
wall. And that's
It seems to be a fairly simple mechanism to open too. Just push in like one of the bricks, and it'll swing open.
we'll do that.
God damn it, Belcora. Why? Oh. Oh.
Alright. Carefully creep down here. Another secret door here, perhaps.
Most definitely is.
Carefully open it.
Let's stand.
It is impossible to carefully open secret doors like that. You push the button and it opens, but there's no halfway or no peeking really.
Then he
You can
will...
attempt to listen if you like,
Sure. He'll listen at the door.
but it is fairly difficult as you are trying to listen through stone effectively.
I have elven ears.
And you do have elven ears, but you are not sure. It is, stone doors not known for letting sound through well.
Alright.
You can't tell if there's anything on the other side or not.
Hans looks back and says, well, I could push open. Who knows what will be here? I hope you're ready.
Really don't want to stand here. I should. No. Yes, I will.
Okay. Well, with the group seemingly ready, Dancer will press the button.
Oh shit! I was muted. Yes. Ready to go.
All right. Press the button. The door opens into a round chamber that is very much occupied. It is impossible to hide the opening of the secret door. The creatures that you spot are, well, the one right in front of you looks similar to the Morlocks you fought up above, but horribly disfigured / improved, with like a metal arms that crackle with lightning as it spots you, facing you with a masked face, metal implements that might have function, but also look terrifying glancing at you. These are not merely the same Morlocks. And to yourself, you see another of those worm creatures slithering towards you, making like cackling, almost like as if it is just thinking out loud in a language that doesn't make sense to Dancer before it swivels around. And we will go into combat.
Alright.
It is Morlock Prime.
I have an idea.
What has science done?
It's not possible.
Massacre.
You've killed this worm's friend. You will not get diplomacy.
I'll take that crit initiative, thank you.
Crit initiative.
Well, turns out we were fairly prepared. Yeah, that worm is very fast.
They are fast and aware that you can potentially show up. As the worm turns around and in somewhat broken undercomment says, You are messing things up here. I will make sure that you will not interrupt Jafaki and his important work. As he will sliver, and what will he do? He's supposed to have a wand that he does not in fact have.
Aha.
Oh, game.
He left it at home. No.
Forgot to equip it. It's in his bag.
Yeah.
This module has been falling apart. It's like Baldur's Gate 3 up in here.
Yeah, it's just like this floor specifically has been really weird.
Or shit.
Yes, it has been annoying. I mean, not a game breaker, but annoying.
Yeah, of course. Frustrating to work with.
He will cast a spell. And PF2 Easy is down to... Oh, this is just a cursed evening.
You're doing great, Sheep.
Not your fault, Cheap. We don't blame you.
Yeah, no.
Oh. As it will cast a spell, another one of these creatures materializes.
I love this art. It's so
Oh my.
spooky.
And then it will it'll start leaving, really.
Oh.
It wants nothing to do with you.
Stop it.
I'm not going in there. Are you crazy?
Delay until after me. Trust me.
Okay, I'll delay until after Torfin.
Stop it.
Okay. I see. I don't know where that one went, but I see one and he summoned one. So. Yeah. First, he will cast True Strike on himself. Then he will use his expansive spell strike to cast lightning bolt into his arrow. So let's shoot first to see if, as long as I don't crit miss, the spell goes off. So let's target this one. Oh, that's a crit.
That is a crit.
Doesn't matter for the lightning bolt, I'm afraid, but still, we'll do the damage for that first. And then the lightning bolt goes off, because I'm Starlit Span, I can put the origin 5 feet anywhere around the person I hit. So I'm gonna put it one step below him. How do I
Turn north and get to
turn
the north
it?
as well. That's fantastic.
I think like Control Scroll,
Yes,
Shift and mouse wheel.
I got it.
Should be-
He's gonna
something
put
like
it
that.
here.
Ablamo!
Can you change the direction as well?
Yeah, let me put the expansive thing here.
Make his shenanigans.
It'll rotate it from the little icon thing.
It's the last one, the last bullet point there.
A corner or line emits from you and must include if you're not adjacent.
Choose any square adjacent to the target as a source.
It doesn't say that it has to face a certain way, so sure.
Yep.
That's a trick shot and a half.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
so I will need DC 20 basic reflex save for 20.
Alright.
That's
DC
very
is
cool, Valky.
22. Oh well, it should be pretty good.
This guy. Crit success.
Damn it.
Dancer, you see the creature the worm just summoned just pop and disappear into an obvious illusion that has now been dispelled.
Oh,
He takes nothing. He'll take a half.
Oh.
He gets zapped.
Does the lightning seem to infuse them or like hurt them somehow with all the metal sticking out?
No, it seems to be just fine.
Wonderful.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that template. How do I do that? Oh, I want to undo my move. Here. There you go. And that's my turn.
All right. Dancer.
All right. Can I swing the dude around the corner?
Yes, but he'll have cover.
Looking back.
Toffin, I like your trick shot, so have a hero point.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Armina, you're just gonna step out here to do business, right?
You know it. You know it.
So, you don't want to stand in your way there. What's cover again? 2? 2 AC?
Yep.
Alright. Well, I will actually step out here. He's flat-footed towards me. Let me see. No, actually, I should be smart. I hit the one that is actually hurt. Excuse me, I'm going over here. And try see how a silver elven blade does it. Okay. Critical hit.
Gosh, guys,
That is a
what's
grab.
happening?
44
Getting all the
damage.
time.
You strike and almost cleave the creature in half. Like bits of broken metal are just cleaved apart from the augmented body as it
Yes.
hisses. Moves with like a weird twitch to it.
It's a bit risky, but I will. I should retreat, but I will try to kill it. There's a critical hit.
Wow.
There's another 40.
Cool.
You see, you basically see Dancer like duck under the lightning bolt, and as it strikes, he just follows it in, like the blade flashing as he just kicks the legs off underneath the creature, and as it's falling down, he just comes down with 2 jagged cuts with his blade, cutting it in half.
Just completely destroyed. You're fairly certain the sort of sparks and lightning are not something that they use to really attack with. At least not these ones. But just something that infuses them and actually gives them the ability to... I'm talking nonsense. Yes, they can attack with lightning. Never mind.
All right, Dancer looks back and says, "Next one is yours, Armina."
Copy that.
You get the feeling that, yes, they do in fact can attack with lightning. Roga.
They can attack with lightning, I think.
Walk a bit further forward. Have a look. Oh boy, there's a guy right there. I'll stab him.
If I could implore you to continue your movement, if there is a way to not stand right there.
Oh, sure. I could just shift next to the big worm thing. Why not?
Thank you. Much appreciated.
I hit him though.
You hit him for 10.
Yep. That's 3 actions though.
Amina.
Yes. All right. 1 gets me exactly here. Oh my. And then yeah, we'll double strike at this guy.
That is a hit.
14 damage.
Smack.
Matt -5. Another hit. For another 13.
Alright. As the half metal monstrosity, half Moloch creature sort of goes on all fours, briefly looking like a porcupine, and then shakes off parts of the blades on its back, sort of almost like shooting needles at you, like a porcupine shaking itself, shooting you with both electricity and bits of metal coming off it. This will be a cone hitting all three of you. Give me reflex saves.
How is a cone hitting all three of us, if you don't mind my asking?
Because it can choose to make it originate from here. Like so.
It will hit itself.
Uh,
That's true. Yeah, that's great.
you know, it's fair. Sure,
right.
Roger won't get hit.
Just, you know.
Now, if it's stepped away, I don't know how many actions that
It
cone
takes
is,
3 actions.
takes
It takes 3
Okay,
actions.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, Roger's fine.
All right.
Yes.
Armina goes like, "Oh shit!"
Worth it.
Turning around and seeing what's behind us. Reflex save. Let's go.
Shields up.
No!
Oh, God. Reroll.
Yeah, let's use a hero point on that. Not
Right.
much better.
On a success, you take half of this.
Better than double.
Better than double, yeah, exactly.
That would have been bad.
Yes.
Alright. The worm creature with the wand in its back tentacle, piece of chalk in the other, will glare at you.
I never spotted that before.
He's
but
a
yeah,
teacher.
That's exact.
Teacher worm.
He's got a staff and a chalk in his hand. Yeah.
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 It will glare at you as you briefly feel your mind getting slightly heavier, slightly confused perhaps, as it activates its aura, and then it will attack Roger, trying to bite him. That is a miss. It'll try again.
Yes.
Faith holds.
No.
Stay strong, brother.
And then it will instead glare and hiss at Roger, trying to make him afraid, instead going for an intimidate. That will, however, not do it. Torfin, give me a will save.
What, me from out here?
Sorry, not you. No, you're safe.
I was like, what? What's the range of that aura? But
Something
I'm
coming
probably
from
gonna run
behind
into
you.
it anyway, so one move. Don't see anything. I can't get. I get here. Does anything happen?
Not yet.
Okay, good. I can. God, what a
You
mess
got
out there.
10 more?
No, I'm a dwarf.
Oh.
I got 5 more, but I don't think I can squeeze diagonally through that door. Let's see. I gotta. Yeah, I just gotta shoot. Let's see what looks bad here. I will attempt to shoot this, but it probably has a bunch of cover. But I will attempt.
It does have cover.
Yeah, that's fine. I will attempt. That's a miss. That's fine. I am done.
Alright, Dancer.
Yes. Well, concentrate firepower. Go. The thing can do AoE, so that's bad. We'll attempt to kill the Morlock. He is flat-footed because of gang up.
He can in fact be flanked, it's true.
Hooray!
Nice.
Then I'll give him the business. Business has been given.
That's another crit.
38.
Yeah. You slice just him apart.
Just the blade is just it's like working as a scythe. It's just cutting these bloody swaths. Then he will move. That's bad because of the aura, but
Forgot to make you roll a will save, but we'll do that next turn.
Here. Alright, this guy. Also off guard.
True.
Yo,
I'll make you roll 2 will saves next turn because I forgot this
I
turn.
can roll one now if you want.
Sure. You're fine. All right.
Hooray.
You believe you're fine.
Your vile experiments are at an end, creature.
Just a
Nice.
Sure. And I'm done.
hitting the worm, Roger. That is it for 6. And a critical miss. Followed by a shield. Alright. Amina. Actually, Roger will save. I forgot.
Yeah.
Amina will save.
All right. We'll say.
Right, Roger. You are in fact confused.
Here,
Not
by
gonna
roll.
Not gonna. Oh, yep. You're not confused. You're fine. Amina will save.
All right.
Amina,
Oh, no.
you're confused.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
And you know what? This guy gets to command your confusion.
Mm.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
You will, in fact, attack the dwarf standing next to you, but you do get another will save.
Let's say there's two dwarves standing next to me. I don't know which one to go for.
The one to your east. You've got the telepathic command that in
Yeah,
your
so-
confusion you should attack
Tries to
Toffin.
resist with the technicality and fails.
Yeah, so you make an immediate will save, and if you make it, then you choose randomly again.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you crit,
randomly.
Then wait, no, do
randomly
your will save
from-
first.
Yep, second will save first to see if you do indeed attack the target the
So
worm
eager
wants
to
you to
kill me,
attack.
I see.
No, you attack
we go.
randomly. I'm gonna choose between the sensible targets, which is everyone really.
Yeah.
One will be the worm.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Ah.
You
Fantastic.
Go for the worm.
No. I refuse.
Poor worm.
it's been a just a terrible day.
Yeah. It's about to get even worse. And then second attack.
Poor worm.
That is a miss.
All
First his best friend is dead, and now this.
right.
Yes, this is terrible. Well, you are confused, which means you can't take reactions, I believe. Can you take reactions?
I don't
Can't
know.
delay, ready, or use reactions. Yeah. And off guard too.
Right, he's gonna open the door and leave.
How does he go through the door?
What a bit.
He scuttled.
He's a.
He is a large
Sorry,
creature, but
worm
he
thing.
is a worm.
Oh.
Come back here.
As he opens the door, you do feel a stink washing over you. Not like a stink of decay, I mean, sort of. But not exactly pleasant either. The worm runs forward, and as he does so, he will sort of hit something on the wall here. Rogar can see that it appears to open a bunch of doors.
Oh, great.
As from these doors, suddenly these guys join. Who all roll terrible. Wonderful. They will join the turn after. Toffin.
Get him, Torfin.
Right. Two questions. How long does the confusion last on Armina?
Amina will no longer be confused at the start of the worm's turn,
Star of the world.
which has just passed, so she's no longer confused.
Okay, so alright.
Fantastic.
Sorry,
Well,
no, I'm
Huh?
confused. At the start of her
Yeah.
turn.
The DM's
Start of
confused.
her turn, so should be fine then.
So many
I might as well ask the second question just for future reference. Is this is the confusion on her an magical effect or spell, or is it just like?
The confusion is a magical effect.
Okay, it's good to know. I was gonna dispel it if it lasted longer, but I think you're fine. Where do I go? Where do I go? I need to see
Just
what's
go
happening.
here and shoot him.
Oh, hold on, I see something. Oh god,
Don't mind those. Shoot the worm.
where's the worm?
Go here and you'll see the worm. Don't stand there though.
Oh, sorry, I'll stand here then.
Okay.
Dancer just yells, grabs me or something. I don't know.
He's
okay.
there. He'll point down the corridor. He's slithering
Just one
away.
next. I could shoot it, or I could shoot it twice. I don't have my spell strike recharged, so I have to just.
No.
No, I might hit it though. I'm gonna cast True Strike. It's in one action again, and then I'm just gonna plainly shoot it and hope for crits.
I believe.
Let's see. Strike. That is a crit.
Hey.
That is a crit.
For God, crashed out. 16. Which is probably not enough. No, he's almost dead, but not enough. Damn it.
Near death.
Oh god, those rolls were so low. Oh well, that's me, I'm done. Good turn.
Answer.
You
Get
will
it.
not get away, beast. I hope, at least.
As you step there, the stench from the gas in the corner is terrible. Give me a fortitude save.
Critical success.
You are fine.
Yes.
You've braved worse, like just yesterday. Really.
I've smelled the toilet in the Rowdy Rockfish. Like this is fine. Ah, damn it. I will re-roll that actually. With a hero point. Critical hit.
So,
22.
worthwhile hero point.
Yes. Last
Yes, you-
action, dash out.
The worm is dewormed.
Yes. Go back here. Whew. Alright, rogue business taken care of. Yeah, he'll call out to the others. Gas in the corner. Hunted abominations.
Oga steps here, and I will start casting in a Radiance Torrent. My first turn of casting, I simply gather energy, like a hybrid beam.
All right. Summon the power of
Stand
your
back.
god. Gather
Sorry.
energy. Mina, you're no longer confused.
Wonderful. All right. So we've been called out that there's gas in the room, yeah? In that case, I can just see it.
Roger did say stand back. I don't know if that is actually
Yeah.
something we should enforce or if that was for dramatic effect.
Stand back.
Okay. No. Stand back. He basically has like a
That guy's-
huge bottle of champagne that is like shaking violently.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready.
She's gonna blow! Oh yeah, the
that case-
chakram.
I'm going to draw
That
the
thing.
chakram and toss it at the. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, take care of him.
No, never mind.
2
then.
crits, one from me and one from Torfin. Seal that deal.
Incredible. Nice. Then I will just wait. I don't know if I see something hostile appear. It's getting a chakram to the face. my readied action, and that would take me to the end of the turn.
All right, the ghasts will, they'll enjoy their freedom and attack whatever lives nearby.
All right, well, that'll attack. Or let's throw a chakram. Actions, attacks, chakram. Hiya! Nice.
That does it.
Some
Then
Kingdom Hearts Axel stuff going on here.
it will then
Roxas.
it will claw and try to bite. Roga saying that. Nope. Claw? No. This ghast. They don't have a ranged option. They can jump. How far can he jump?
Is there enough room in the door to jump over the door?
No, not in
Has
the
to be
door.
a
The
straight
hallway.
line, though.
Yeah, in the hallway maybe, but not the door. He's just gonna
He could tumble. Oh.
he'll attempt to tumble through Roga here. This is against your reflex DC, I believe. No,
no.
he just
Bonk.
just stops.
I
He
think
can do
crit
nothing.
fail, you actually fall. No? I guess not.
Sure, yeah. Why not? It
Sorry,
makes
no, I'm
sense.
wrong.
Like,
It doesn't.
Whoa!
You don't have to.
well, he did.
Okay.
This guy can attack Roga with cover. I'm gonna give you cover. No, not him.
Oh god, Chip. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
And we'll try to bite. That is just a hit, even with the cover.
Yep.
For 8 piercing and a fortitude save.
Nice.
You do not even care. And a claw? No, that's a crit miss. The last ghast will do the same thing. It'll try to tumble, but it'll try to tumble. 22 against your reflex DC. That is a success. Which means
Does get bulwark, but I don't know if that adds to this.
It has your reflex saves, not your DCs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
reflex saves to avoid a damaging effect, which
Right.
this is not.
Yeah.
So he will run free and attack Dolphin instead, who's not as armored. Jaws? No.
Oh. I
And a
remember.
claw?
No, let's go.
No. Dolphin.
Well,
Fortitude save.
oh. Wait, why?
Because they are really stinky.
Oh. That's horrible.
Yeah, they're awful.
Oh no.
That is a failure. You are second one.
That's fine.
And while you are in their second aura, their stench aura, you also take a -2 to saves against diseases and to recover from the sick condition.
Okay.
Move away. That's what I'm
Sounds like
hearing.
I need to step over here. Okay. Got this. Well, I step, so now I can't recharge. Yeah, I'll take another action to recharge my spell strike, and then shoot one of these ones. Probably the one inside here. I'm sickened, but it's a -1, so yeah, there's the hit.
Yeah.
Step away. I could I could try it, but if they have an opportunity attack, I'm host, because would like disease me. So this is the best I can do.
Alright, that's the best you can do. Dance it. Fortitude save.
Uh,
Although you already succeed. No mind. You're fine.
I did. Alright, well, Roger is working, so we shan't disturb, but we shall help moving in here. He is off guard because of gang up. And let's see what we can do to this guy. Critical hit. 50 damage.
And then back out, right?
Practiced, like these guys really are not that that sturdy or strong.
Um,
They're just very stinky.
He's gonna move here because he wants a clear view what Rogar is doing, because this looks like it's gonna be fireworks.
Yeah, if you need to hit me or anything, just do it. It's fine. I don't mind.
Roger.
Alright. Spent 3 actions to finish the Inner Radiance Torrent spell. Creates a line, which I think can only hit 2 of these guys.
Yes.
As well as whatever is 120 feet ahead.
That is down the line, certainly.
A lot of text, but in short, they need to do a reflex saving throw.
All right. Oh, he's prone. That's why. Reflex save. That's a success. They're fairly nimble. That's a failure.
Alright. How do I... Not last answer. It's the other direction.
You have to hover over the icon and shift scroll, I think. So shift scroll wheel.
Control
Yeah,
works
there
too, yeah.
Alright. Then we do...
Oh my!
What?
Oh
That's
my!
all.
16 d4.
16 d4s are ridiculous amounts of d4s. I've never seen them in a d4s.
How is it 16 d4?
Oh, because it's
So it's
heightened.
44, heightened by 1 to double, and then you spend 2 turns to do double.
Oh Jesus. Okay, 37 force damage.
Wow.
This guy takes full and is just disintegrated.
That's great.
This guy takes half and looks much worse for wear. Your blast
Strange.
illuminates the hallway. You see that you're hitting a wooden door which is just blown apart. And there's a very surprised dude on the other side who
Oh. Rip.
I'll also make roll the save, but he'll have like a +2 because there was like a door on the way.
I do see the claws, man. Okay, I'll step away. Sorry, my turn.
And he
Oh.
is fine. He steps nimbly out of the way.
Matrix dodges.
You hear him exclaim in common, "Bloody hell!" So he sort of steps to the side. There's like a cloud of what looks to be not smoke, maybe steam escaping the room. Amina.
I got more. Also, now I glow, and anyone who steps next to me and ends their turn will take a force damage.
2, because you heightened it.
Yes, do.
A champagne bottle floored those people.
I'm gonna move the worm corpse away because it is really bothering me.
Go away, worm corpse.
Hi, worm.
I'm gonna move and then start hacking. Let's go to badly injured one. Crit again.
That is subtracted crit. And then just kills him.
Alright. Second attack. -5. Another
That's also a crit.
Jeez.
16.
We're not taking any
Oh, shit.
prisoners tonight.
Nope.
No, it's
Ends my
your
turn.
rolls have been on fire.
I have to cast spells
so
against these crits. What the?
turn around and in a feral frenzy will try to scratch Amina. No.
Cool.
No. No.
Takes 2 force damage from Roar.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he gets a little bit burnt.
Simple radiance.
Radiance.
I think Torfin takes 2 as well.
No, I have to end my turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
end your turn next time.
Yeah, he did his spell after I ended my turn, so I would like to get rid of this condition though. Can I puke?
Yes, you can.
Is that a force?
You roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
With a -2.
Oh, with the -2?
Yeah, just roll it out or subtract the minus
Oh,
the
okay.
2.
28.
But you're fine.
I'll step down here. get a better shots. I'll attempt to shoot that thing up there.
I'd say he still has lesser cover at least from
Yeah, that's fine.
Rogus anyway.
Just avoiding. All right, I should get rid of a second. Sorry. There we go. That's better. I still hit
That's, yeah.
for 7. Fuck that. I'm done.
Almost done. Start.
Move in here. Is off guard. Uncovered.
Yes.
Get him! Hit him on a
Ow.
2. Yes,
Ow.
well,
Yeah, these guys really are not. Like they're level 2 creatures. They are. You've fought much worse, and with that blow, he goes down, and the encounter is in fact over.
Azur looks down the corridor. Is there any light in that room? Yeah, we blasted the door out of.
Let me see. No, there's not.
We will call out towards it and say, excuse me, good sir. I couldn't help but see you dodge away from the broken door. If you don't mind, we would like to talk.
There's a moment of hesitation as the answer comes. I happily talk. Your introduction was an explosive one. I respect that. I mean no trouble.
Well, if you mean no trouble, then you won't have any trouble from us.
You can see him like step into sight.
Get him! He looks like trouble.
No!
He appears to be a gray-skinned humanoid, not like the gray skin of undeath or anything like that. Just his natural skin tone. He's about as tall as Dancer himself. His physique is strange. He's obviously ripped. However, his overall body seems more like gaunt. Gaunt and ripped makes for a very interesting combination.
Yeah.
He looks at you with obvious respect, perhaps apprehension at potentially fighting you, but he has no obvious weapons. He isn't even armored, really. And has apparently been enjoying a nice hot steam bath of a sort,
Oh,
which is now escaping into the hallway, washing over you slowly.
well.
As he stops forward and says, name's Motion, and who are you exactly? Don't remember seeing you down here, but you're one of the cavies, so you come in from below?
From above, you may call me Dancer. I was a member of the Night Knives, which I believe resided here a while back.
Can't say that name rings a bell, but I haven't arrived here, well, only recently.
I see.
Somewhat, anyways.
You mind telling us a little bit about this place that we are currently in? As in this floor.
He looks at like the completely destroyed body.
Yes,
that
just blood everywhere in here.
Yeah. The worm corpse covering most of the hallway, really,
Yeah.
as he frowns. Sort of rubs his chin and says, strange timing to ask questions about this place after, well, sort of gestures towards it. Sugaf has sort of run this place, so I'd recommend you leave very quickly before the rest of you get wind of this. I heard rumors that someone offed one of them, like, in the east somewhere, but...
Oh.
Well, now there's 2 gone.
Dancer pokes at the corpse and says, well, to be fair, he did attack us first. As he, like, thoughtfully wipes all the gore away from his blade.
I mean, probably. These... Quite frankly, they give me the creeps. I don't really care for people, you see.
Knobs.
care for their experiments, you see.
Yes,
The
we.
Morlocks revere them. They want to join those experiments. I myself, I think I'm good enough as I.
Seems fine to me. What is your function here?
Function. I'm visiting.
Oh, on what business, if I may ask?
The pleasure, I suppose. Heard about this place. What Brew Tavern is like. He sort of gestures to his left, so presumably to the door north of Amina. Just like right there. I mean, it's a bit early. There isn't going to be much action there, but that's why I came.
Are they?
You know, don't get this the wrong way, but I was actually looking for people to fight, not like whatever the hell you just did here, but like in a little fisticuff. You know?
Like what he says, that like the blade sort of flicks a little bit to his direction. I mean, we could fight, I suppose, but it seems unnecessary.
Nah, I don't mean fight. I mean, prove one's strength in a sense, but with less blasted doors and,
Oh,
wouldn't exactly be a fair fight as far as I can tell. 4 of you against 1 of me. Nah.
So is there a sport tournament around here? A arena then? I take it.
I mean, it's...
Or do you
See,
just...
the things I do... I heard about the arena, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go there, gonna prove myself, but the things I do in the arena are just a bit weird, honestly.
Yes, there seems to be a very large pile of sleeping goop in the arena.
Yeah, not entirely sure what that's about, gonna be honest.
I wouldn't get too close. Still alive.
You seem like a quite reasonable fellow. That's like open the drapes to his north a little bit with his blade just to check what's in there.
Which one? North or south?
The north one.
It appears to be a bench.
All right.
A table overturned.
And to his south.
Also, as you're talking, same thing. Just like small private rooms, presumably, dress, undress, something along those lines.
Massage rooms, probably.
I'll step past Dancer next to the big worm, which was originally around here somewhere.
Also, yeah.
And pick up the wand. And also take a look at to his left and be like, you don't mind if I appropriate this, right?
Oh no, go ahead, Torfin.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you could pick up the worm's wand.
Dancer looks over to the great skin fella and says, so, if we leave you alone here, what would you do?
He sort of considers and says, probably not much. I mean, I don't know what business you have here, but I don't... What business do you have here?
Well, you see, you know what's on top of this place?
Can't say I care.
Well, the thing that is on top of this place is called Gauntlet Lighthouse, and it is shooting a undead racing beam into our town. And so we got a bit peeved and decided to come here to shut it down.
I see.
Now, it is being powered from down below somewhere, and so we're working our way down below to see if we can, well, solve the problem.
It must be quite far below what you're seeking. I mean, I came from down below, and I sure saw nothing that seems like sort of drugs.
How far
and again,
below
I do
did
know
you come
that
from?
this... call it 2 levels? 3, perhaps?
Alright.
Does Ildaris ring a bell for you?
Soldaris ring a bell?
Give me an intelligence check.
Believe so. Yes. I'll let you do your
Yeah.
check first before I inform you.
Find. Trying to find my attributes. There we go. Am I proficient in intelligence checks?
I don't think so. It's not generally something you roll in Pathfinder, really.
No, that's why.
Give me a D20 plus 1.
Well, I have my ageless patience. I'm thinking. 18.
It does in fact ring a bell. Like, you know the name, but don't know why you know the name. Like, there's no context to it. You know it is a settlement.
I believe it's a settlement, but I can't say much more.
He nods and says, "Yeah, it's a drow place. Like a bunch of you people there as well." As he sort of gestures towards the dancer.
Ah,
I came through there, heard about something of a group of fellas helping people get stronger, and figured I'd check it out.
alright. And the worms are the fellas making people stronger. I assume by grafting metal or whatever that was to them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Into body modification then, I take it. Saunter a bit closer and like peek in the drapes north and south here.
Yeah, both of these rooms are the same as the others.
Are you alone in there?
He hesitates. Sure.
Looks at him. Alright. Now, if we turned around and went into the location of the bar, which you so graciously pointed out, you wouldn't be following us and try to stab us in the back now, would you?
My man, I'm not a knife guy. He sort of does a weird gesture where he shows like his flat palms towards Dancer, grins slightly as he says, "But seriously, I'm just a visitor here. I don't really care
Nods.
about what you do here, I mean."
Fair enough. You notice that it is none of our business to tell you what to do, but you might want to leave because I have a sneaking suspicion this place will turn into a bloodbath quite soon.
One request, though, then, maybe leave the tavern alone. It's actually quite a neat place.
Looks over and says, well, if the tavern doesn't have any connection to what is troubling the surface, I don't see why not.
Couldn't tell you if it does.
That's why we're here to check. Well, you enjoy your steaming then.
I broke the door. It's not going to be nice anymore.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Saying watches you leave.
Pick through the corpses here, do some looting.
I'll take a minute to identify the wormy one.
Sure. Give me an arcana.
Okay.
Ask for some healing from Rogar in the meantime.
Arcana.
Yes, it is a wand of illusory creature.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm gonna try to figure out how to give you a wand of, because the module doesn't have that prepared. Wand. There we go. I gave you a wand. You're now encumbered. Congratulations.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh boy.
I'm gonna put one of these scrolls of True Strike I have into the bag of holding. Hold on. There we go. I'm like always at my limit, so it's
Yeah, same.
not that strong. It's fine. I'll just remember it's in. Okay. It's a spell.
Dancer, one last detail, as you've gotten a bit closer to the grey fella. You did notice he had a word written on his forehead. The word being in Aklo, saying Victor.
Is that a significant like detail? Like, is that something Aklo like fairy creatures do, or is it just something he has thought was fun?
It seems to just mark him as someone who has won something and really wants to show it.
All right.
The context is missing, but
As he
a bit
turns,
narcissistic.
as he turns to leave, then Dancer will call back. Actually, what did you win? Pointing to his tattoo.
He peeks around the corner and, with a grin, says, "Big old brawl in Manza Baranza. I was the only one left alive. I didn't start it, of course, but I won it."
Nods. All right. That's I can certainly understand why you would display such a feat. Well done.
He sort of shrugs in the way that totally says, "Oh, it's not a big deal, but it is."
Yeah, exactly. Trying to play cool. Well, you heard the man. There's apparently some sort of tavern in here, and who else should enter a tavern first than our sanctified holy man of Ken and Kylene?
Mm-hmm.
No, Rogar, the tavern is over here.
We're really
Yeah.
gonna leave that guy to live.
He seems reasonable.
Hasn't done anything untoward so far, no.
Might have money on him.
He didn't seem to have
Oh,
many
I'm sure,
clothes.
but I don't think it's a good thing to rob people who haven't done anything to you yet.
No, make no mistake. I completely agree that he's incredibly
Roga
fishy.
Roga wouldn't suggest it, but you know I can.
Fair enough.
No,
Alright,
he
well,
hasn't
let's
given us cause to do anything there.
open the door.
We're good guys, remember?
If he does, you can be sure that we'll loot the
Oh
hell
yeah,
out
if he
of
does, there will be hell to pay forever.
You want to open the door?
Before we open the tavern, can I get a healing check to just bandage up my wounds a little bit?
Well, I just stabbed Amina for 7 damage, so
Oh.
sure.
Ow.
Just
I know.
slammed it into her. Oh yeah, that's much
There you
better.
go. That's what I'm talking about.
Very much.
You know what? I'll try to fix
That's
Amina
more-
again. I can do it every 10 minutes.
That's more damage than I had taken.
There you
Fix
go.
up
It's always,
23.
it's always the friendly dagger that
Alright,
bites the
thank you.
hardest.
We'll do
Alright.
it again. It's just I have a lot of syringes. Some of them are supposed to go in you, some of them are not.
Yeah, fair.
It was some of my Skelethrax oil.
Alright, you want to open the door?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
It reveals a short staircase going up.
Oh.
Oh, did we miss the bar upstairs?
Is it
Yes,
full of
another
like
door.
furniture trash?
Oh,
No, this one seems fairly fine.
Alright, well, I go open this.
As you approach this door, you already hear murmuring coming from the other side. Muted sounds that Broga might be familiar with. Clinking of the old beverage. Conversations.
If they're like doing evil slave stuff in there, I'm gonna have to kill all of them.
that's fine.
Alright, let's open the door.
All right, you open the door, revealing a dimly lit heaven. As you open the door, its inhabitants immediately stop their conversations, turning towards you. Although Roga's first impression of the room is actually a fairly good one. The tables are polished wood and cleaner than most things around here. In the back, there's a large wooden bar, apparently staffed by a Morlock, currently cleaning one of the glasses, although he's stopped in his motions to glare at you. There's the smell of spilled beer and fried food that is actually fairly pleasant. On a scale from 0 to 10, this would be like a 6, 7, as far as taverns go.
The nicest
In the
place
eastern,
we've ever seen.
yeah, down here definitely. On the eastern wall, you can see a fairly standout creature, a massive spider-like creature. At least the lower body of a spider, the upper body of reminiscent of a drow. And we all know it's a drider. Sort of resting there with a large book in her hands, a large glaive resting next to her that she's currently sort of half reaching towards as he glares towards Roga and says, "We gonna have any trouble?"
Depends on you.
You don't seem to be from around here. You surfacers?
Yes, we are. But this is a holy place. Do the sign of
Suppose I
Kate and
don't-
Kayleen, you know.
Suppose I don't disagree with that. You keep your weapons sheathed. You buy some drinks. We're gonna be just fine.
Yeah. It's good.
So hand once again goes back to a book instead. The Morlocks closest to you are still glancing at you with some suspicion. Although they're the two in the north picking up their card game again. They seem to be tolerant of your presence at least.
Seen. No.
They do hiss the Morlocks that is at the torch that Amina is bringing in here.
Well, I mean,
Almost ready to complain, but they don't seem quite that brave.
we needed to see, you know, some of us.
The big Drider lady says, "If you need light, feel free to light the scones."
Ah, thank you.
At the bar, the Morlock shuffles over, and in Undercommon, says something to Roga.
I'll have whatever you've got. I'll put a couple silver pieces on the table. You know. That usually is pretty universal understanding.
Morlock frowns at the silver pieces, frowns at Roga, pockets them, and pours half a glass of beer for Roga.
Okay.
I'll
Sipping beer, huh?
Which
Well,
is obviously far too little for what Roga paid.
Yeah, well,
hey, Thorfinn will call out on the common.
Been muted for a while.
Don't be shortchanging my friend here.
The Morlock grins with a toothy grin towards Thorfinn and says, "If anything, I'm upcharging him. I shouldn't be serving you people at all, services."
Oh, I was told that this bar would be a friendly place that anyone could enjoy.
He frowns at that and says, "You can enjoy half a beer for 7 silver pieces."
Dancer looks up and down the bar. What do you have on tap except beer?
Just sort of shuffles over. Dragon mushroom brew, a bit old, which makes it better. For you, 2 gold pieces a mug.
Huh. Over. Does he seem to have any drow vintages or anything like that down here? Like looking over the bar?
Most likely. I don't know what those are, but they have them.
Yes, yes. And Dancer will point something out, like a a bottle with like a stylized silver spider emblem or something on it.
And the Moloch like smacks his tongue in like a loud, uh, a sound of appreciation as he says, "Ooh, you're not a surfacer. You down from below? These your slaves?"
Dancer gives him. I do have the feat for the intimidate glare, whatever it's called again.
Yeah, intimidating glare. You can use your visual intimidate.
Intimidating glare, yeah. So he'll just give him his best like evil drow look. He'll be like, huh?
Intimidate check then, I guess.
Roll me intimidate.
7.
He shadows a bit under the glance and says, "For you, one of these on the house."
Hey. You, my friend, are a credit to your profession. Now, my entourage here will, of course, not be overcharged for their future purchases either. Yes?
He ponders. Not my decision to make. I can get Vishari and she'll tell you what's on her mind, but you wouldn't want that.
No, why not? As he appreciatively like inspects the bottle.
Because she'd surely back me up and then charge you triple. Dancer is sure that's a complete lie.
Yeah, he looks at the creature and says, no, maybe you should go and ask her, actually. Maybe bring her here.
I don't think that's necessary.
I'd like to talk to your
Yeah,
manager.
like this is basically pulling a kid. Talk to the manager. Dancer looks at him and says, well, we shall see. He'll take a look. Would the bottle itself be valuable in any way?
It would be a rarity, but not inherently valuable.
Sure. He will pull the stopper out and take a glass from behind the bar and pour himself some of the nice cave elf wine. And take a sip.
It tastes vile, but in a good way.
Excellent. Yes, he remembers. The guild leader of the Night Knives imported these bottles from time to time. I will be right back.
What's Amina doing over there?
Studying, keeping it back to the wall, lighting the sconces to, appear busy. She's uncomfortable here.
Yeah, studying the place. You do notice the big drider with her many eyes. Simultaneously sort of keeping an eye at all of you, one of her many eyes. But she's mostly focused on her book, the cover of which is nondescript mostly. But occasionally she turns it sideways to look at it. He's clearly not reading. She flips a few pages sort of turns it sideways again, glancing at it, nodding.
What
For a little bit. Curious about the book.
what does it look like she's doing to it? Like,
She's looking at the contents, but probably not reading words.
okay, but she looks like she's understanding what she's looking at.
She looks like she's appreciating the contents.
Ah, okay, I get you.
Clearly, it's a picture book.
Well, I'm not really inclined to mingle. So I believe I will take up a spot beside Armina here.
It's more like seeing both of you stand right in front of this table, just mumble something in undercommon, and then like goes here.
Yeah, what do you say? I'm listening.
He's like, "Oh, I've got something to do on this other table."
Oh, good luck to you.
Mm.
They don't seem to really like you.
No. Well, this is the inn.
Is there rooms to rent here if you needed rest?
Do you ask the bartender?
I do.
Rooms? No, not for guests.
Then what are they for?
Prisoners mostly.
Oh. Where do you get the prisoners?
I don't know.
Oh. Who brings the prisoners?
I don't know.
They just magically appear in your rooms?
You just have to ask the devils.
Devils. Tell me more
Yeah.
about the devils.
I mean, they're nasty. And down below, occasionally have squabbles with the Sagathas, although not much recently.
I see.
They got the prisoners.
Uh-huh. It's interesting. So... Who brings in the beer? Is that you? Do you buy the beer? Are you the trader here? Can we buy things of you that is not beer?
No, not me. The Vishari occasionally does trips down below to Ildarus. They have some things that I don't know where they get it from.
Is that the spider lady?
No, it's the owner of this place. She's not a trader. She's an Odefin.
That's one of the worm things.
Oh, those are Sagathis.
Oh.
The Odefin are sort of frowns. They do not have more than 2 legs.
All right. Very, very illuminating. We have seen one of the worm fellas, purple, triangular maw with a sword, I think, in his back tentacles. You know of this fella?
No. Can't really tell them apart. Give me a persuasion check at this point. Or another intimidation, actually. I think that's more appropriate.
All right. Yes.
See, frowns and says, "No, I can't tell them apart, but it's probably one of their guards. I got them all over the place. I mean, a few of them, I think. I don't know how many. But they watch out for the devils coming down from below.
Oh.
Make sure that we don't.
So are they like, are you in alliance with them? Are they protecting this place? I'm trying to get the lay of the land, like faction-wise here.
This place, they let it happen because I suppose it keeps us busy while we wait for flesh warping, you see. I mean, I'm second in line, I've been told.
Oh, well. Must be exciting.
It is, but I've been waiting for a while. I mean, I deserve it at this point. I'm the smartest one of the bunch here.
Oh, I can tell. Smartest one we have ever encountered, that's for sure.
I don't know why they let Vishari run this place. It doesn't really fit with what the Sagathis do. I don't know, they just want to make people stronger, and I like that about them. But they are a bit mean about it sometimes.
We have seen a somewhat alarming amount of blood and viscera and gore splattered around areas they frequent.
They have to make sure they understand what strong really means.
Fair enough. Points to like these doors. What's behind those doors?
The outside of this room. That's the entrance.
Ah. Assume back here is the kitchen.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh. And over here
That's Vishari's place.
is Vishari Inn.
I believe so. Doing... I don't know what she does. Papers. And, you shouldn't go there. That's where Shadow Malice hangs out as well. They are not due to play for another 2 hours.
What's Shadow Menace?
You haven't heard about Shadow Malice? They are the best. You hear about this thing called music? They make it loud and a lot of it.
Calls himself as a metal concert. Good. Looks over. I mean, Armina would totally be down with a metal concert. Orphan might be too old. Alright. Alright, he nods. Well, that sounds like something we should watch. Looks over to the barkeep and says, "You have been immensely helpful. I'll come back to you if I need anything further." Moves over here, offers Rogar a cup of the weird drow wine because he's probably never tasted anything quite like it.
Thank you.
It's horrible, but in a good way.
Oh, I mean, if it's alcohol, it's got its purpose. But if I get bad feelings about this tavern, I mean, it's a tavern, so all taverns are holy to Caden. A lot of people don't do unholy things in them.
Doesn't move over to the fair maiden reading her book, bringing one of the a new glass with some of the drow wine in it.
Yeah, approaching her, you do inevitably take a peek at the contents of the book, which you probably wish you hadn't, because it is in fact very, very
Explicit.
almost call it well done. Yes, drow erotica.
Oh,
Oh,
my!
great.
It is very, very lewd. She does not seem bothered by the fact that someone has in fact found her out. In fact, she does not care at all that you know.
No, it's fine. The drow are very liberal in these regards. He will hold out a goblet of the wine and says, "May I offer you something to drink?" Yes. The shades of dark side.
Two of her eyes swivel towards Dancer as she says, "I'm on duty."
Oh, sorry. Do you prefer to be left alone then?
I prefer you to make a better attempt at whatever it is you're trying, and not with the same stuff that I'm surrounded by day in, day out.
Aha! Well, do I have something for you, maybe? Let me see. Rogar has a bottle of something with him, surely?
That's like an alcohol lore test.
Sure. See if you happen to have something fancy.
Did I come prepared?
No.
No.
Oh.
Drink the last one.
Oh.
All I have now is the death champagne.
Oh, well. Well, Nancy will put down the goblet and says, well, terribly sorry. Didn't mean to be rude. I am a traveler far from home, so to speak. All of this is a bit new to me and to my compatriots. I was hoping to perhaps talk to you a little bit, since you are clearly the most competent and intelligent being in this tavern. I was hoping you could offer some more coherent intelligence than the creature behind the bar.
She focuses all eyes on Dancer now in a disconcerting stare as she says, "Your flattery is disgusting. Make it worth my while and I answer questions."
How would I make it worth your while, then?
She pauses. Gold.
Oh.
As it thinks. Well, I mean, he has maybe some remembrance of some of his compatriots back from the Night Knives guild leader. Also happened to really like drow erotic fiction. Maybe he can remember a chapter or something, regale this creature with some of the spicier parts.
Erotic poetry. Give me a
Yeah.
persuasion. I give you a +2 because that is exactly what you would want.
Yeah, exactly. See, I know what women like.
Yeah,
Erotic poetry.
sure do. Oh.
35.
She sort of pauses as you recount like part of the poem as she stops and says, "You know," I just had a name made up. "You know Ricksha's tragedy by heart? I need to write this down."
Oh, certainly. Let me pick up where I left off then. As he takes a sip of the wine and leisurely throws a leg over the other at the bar, regaling this creature with the lewdest poetry he has ever encountered.
Yeah, you of course do this talk in which language do you speak in?
I mean,
She obviously switches to Undercommon every time she gets.
if she wants to speak in Undercommon, I'll speak in Undercommon.
I'm just staring at you.
Although,
across the bar,
what is
just
the
saying,
original language of the poem?
It is Undercommon.
Right. Then Undercommon, because you need those subtleties in there that only Undercommon can bring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Roger doesn't understand it, so
Yes,
you know.
exactly.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
And then put a bit of extra seduction and luridness into the voice, as you read.
Yeah, like the more not romantic,
No,
but elegant
no.
language would definitely be like drow elfin dialect.
Mhm.
Undercommon really highlights that it is crude shit.
Mm-hmm.
That Amina and Roger don't have to hear.
It's like the text in like a medical textbook.
yeah. I mean, Armina will
A lot of
certainly
descriptions
notice
of
that, like,
lurid flesh and the cell structures and
Must be some
You know.
serious negotiations going on. Where do you think he's gunning for? That.
Why is Torfin so red?
Oh, I'm certainly red, and it's definitely not anger for sure.
Wait, what?
Well, Armin, he's doing a wonderful job of talking up this creature. Not in a not in a convincing.
There's a spit take happening over there.
Looks back and read the body language to see if it's flirtatious.
Oh, he like Dancer has a very flirtatious body language at the moment.
Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, is that why he was asking a room earlier?
I don't know his motives right now, but whatever he's doing, he's getting attention, so perhaps it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Although I wish I couldn't hear.
Yeah, I'm
No,
suddenly
you know.
very grateful for not speaking Undercommon. I don't think I'll be picking it up anytime soon.
You would be excited to know that he and Caden share one more thing, except for the love of booze. They also have a best friend with the same sort of profession.
I will
wow.
not have you disparage the accidental herald of Kate and Kathleen.
Nor did I.
Respect it.
Is incredibly cool.
Yeah, it takes quite a few minutes to recount the tales as she like scribbles them into a book. She nods,
yeah.
and then eventually says, "All right. I mean, this is good stuff. This is gonna keep me entertained for a while. What do you want to know?"
Well, anything you could tell me, really, about what is going on down here? You see, we are travelers from rather far away, and it all has started in I constantly feel that we are entering into something that has been going on for a while, and feel a bit lost. And so, someone of your clear importance and power would hopefully know a little bit of what's going on here.
Well, I don't know the whole story. A few of the fellas down here, they've been here since, this whole thing fell apart, as far as I've heard. But Cora's death and all that, I assume you know about that.
Yes.
Yeah, so this level, this was where the Sugathas were hanging out, You must have seen them if you traveled around this level.
Yeah, the worm creatures, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that's one way to put it. Their leader, Jafaki, he's, you'd call him head of research. Looking for ways to make, soldiers, I suppose. Make people stronger. They haven't really ever stopped doing that, despite not really it having much point these days. And below, I think that's where the old prison was. Still is, I suppose. It's run by a bunch of devils. The devils and Jafaki really don't get along well. Like, it's quite tense at times. I'm pretty sure they want to go up here, they want to get to the surface, or at least have the possibility of going, but Jafaki's not letting them because they'd interfere with his stuff.
Alright.
One of these days it's gonna bubble over, sure, but hasn't happened so far.
Who do you think would win then in a confrontation if the devils actually tried it?
If the devils tried it, they would not manage. Now, say what you want about the Sugathas, but they are smart fellas. They got this level locked down. They're not many. I think there's quite few actually. But with the choke points here, I'm not sure. I don't think either side wants to find out, really.
Odds.
The devils down below definitely have the numbers.
I don't, of course, want to pry, but would you be able to tell me a little bit of your story? How did you end up here?
Let's see. I happened upon Nildaris at some point and heard about potential up here. Not much of a... Well, I am a competent fighter, but I'm not interested in whatever the Sagathas are doing. I told them as much, and they weren't exactly willing to let me leave. However, Seven, I mean, they seem to like what it's doing, keeping people calm and all that. So when I got a job here, that was good enough for them to leave me alone. So that's what I've been doing since.
Ah, see. Where would you go if you could leave?
I don't know. Why would I want to leave?
Drugs? Oh, I thought you said they didn't let you leave, which implied that you wanted to leave.
I have no reason to.
Ah, fair enough. This Jafaki, could you describe?
He's a Sagathas. He's just, yeah, I mean, they all sort of look the same, honestly.
Is he purple with a triangular maw, perhaps?
No, I think those are the fighty ones. The thinky
Ah.
ones, they are a bit lighter. Jafaki is yellow. Pondus. Doesn't really show up in the tavern much. Occasionally when the doors open, I see him passing by. Who knows what that guy is doing.
Ah, fair enough. We... me and my compatriots here, as I said, we are sort of on a mission to try to figure out how to shut the lighthouse down. It is causing some trouble for us up on the surface. Do you think the rest of the inhabitants of this this level could be reasoned with, so we don't have to use any violence to explore as we need?
I mean, I'm reasonable and I'm on this level.
Yes, you have
I
been...
know Vishari doesn't much care for the conflicts of any sort, really. She's very interested in making this plane run smoothly, which is strange. I mean, as the Shadow Matters folk, who just seem to have much enjoyment entertaining folk here, Morlocks around these places would probably object to you doing too much harm to the Sagathas, at least, considering they want to get their flesh warping. She sort of shrugs. And the Sagathas themselves, I mean, as long as you don't outright attack them, they're not really super confrontational folk.
it's fair enough.
They got their beef with the devils below, and if you're looking for... I don't know.
We're not really fans of devils, certainly. It's not the type of creatures we like to associate with either. Trouble is, of course, how to... If we need to get through the devils to get to the actual bottom... You don't happen to know how deep Gauntlet goes, do you?
Pondus, I mean, below here is the prison. Below that... I think that's where they do their farming. And, Eldaris is below there somewhere, as the Udefin camp too, and... Not sure how much further it goes after that.
Yes, it is a strange and wonderful place in many ways.
It's a big old place indeed, full of all kinds of passageways.
Have you heard any rumors about Belcora herself? Because we have certainly encountered some rumors hinting that she might be haunting down below in some sort of spiritual form, perhaps.
The Drider shrugs, sort of uncaringly almost, and says, I heard all kinds of rumors. Honestly, hauntings wouldn't be surprised. Place is full of weird things.
Have you heard of the so-called Abomination vaults?
sounds like a fancy name and the surface I would give this place.
Scratches his head as perhaps. Well, you have been immensely helpful, and thank you for your time. When I return here from the sojourn, I shall see if I can bring some more poetry.
Could bring me an actual book, not just one of them. We'll see what that gets you.
Looks her up and down and says, I'll see what I can do. I happen to have some connections.
I'll take you up on that offer if you find something.
Alright. And that, as we'll step away. Just observe for a little bit.
How long do you want to stay?
Well, they said there was going to be a show in 2 hours.
True, that was about an hour ago.
I don't want to see a show. What do you think? What do you think, Rogar? A tavern show?
Sure. Yeah, let's watch. We don't have to hurry. This place seems safe enough.
Goes to Armina and the beat red Torfin.
I have not been red actually. Yeah, he looks over. Torfin says something to him, Dwarven. I don't know if you speak Dwarven.
I don't think I do.
No. He'll say something to you, Dwarven, and shake his head, and then say.
I do actually. I have Dwarven.
He'll say shameless elf in Dwarven, and then he'll switch to the common and just shrug and say, if I have some time to read without getting attacked every 2 minutes, then sure. Why not?
Just a sly smile from Dancer towards him. And I guess we wait for the show? Question mark?
Sure.
It actually goes a bit quicker than just waiting another hour. The grey-skinned fella motion as he introduced himself. Dolphin can see him get a bit of a sly grin before he slams down his mug and starts chanting in Undercommon.
Okay.
First quietly and then getting louder as the other Morlocks realize what's happening and join in as they say, "Challenge us! Challenge us! Challenge us!" The Drider, who hasn't shared her name, by the way, still, sort of frowns, buries herself in the book, as the door to the stage opens. Someone peeking through.
Whoa!
Not quite. Just perhaps investigating what the shouting is about.
Oh.
As it is, this fella. How do I?
Uh-huh. That is a metal singer if I ever saw one. Look at that guy. Are you ready to rock?
As the female red folk sort of peeks into the room, spots the four of you clearly out of place, and in the gloom you can see her almost grinning, perhaps smiling. It's hard to tell the difference. She disappears again. The door closes. A few moments later, the entire band seems to suddenly storm the stage. This time, like kicking the door open.
I need a better spot for this.
Screaming, basically.
I need a better spot for this.
As the four members will assemble early. So I will give you an excellent picture of this.
Are you ready to rock, Cleveland?
Oh, that's great.
Probably one of my favorite art pieces
Amazing.
This
in the
is
book.
everything I ever wanted.
As they start just hammering their instruments, like flooding the entire tavern with just noise that vaguely sounds like music. The Morlocks are loving it, just swinging in the thing, in the beat.
Wow.
But they only play a little bit, doing their intro basically,
Oh.
before stopping.
Oh.
And then magically amplified, the red folk speaks in a high-pitched, screechy voice, and says, looking directly at you, she says, "You want to challenge us? Then let's get to it, newcomers. Come on this stage and we'll see which one of us is the better performers."
Oh dear.
Oh God.
Morlocks just go,
Oh.
"Yeah, challenge."
A lot of them happen to be on a line right now. So you want to just bail from that challenge and just
No, what are you
burn all of
talking
them.
about? We gotta rock
can
this
just-
place to the fucking ground.
Just light them up. Blazing sunlight. All right.
I mean, Dancer will, of course, quickly dip his hand into his red wine, run it over his face for war paint, bloody tears. And it's like, wow! And storm the stage.
All right.
The red folk
Okay.
gestures you on stage. Come on, hop on. Here's how this is gonna work. We'll each face off one-on-one.
Yes.
Each pair squares off with some kind of show. We do music, obviously. You can do whatever. Acrobatic tricks, display of strength, recount your tales of your heroism. And we perform as two groups afterwards, mine and yours. And the crowd will tell us who's best overall.
Oh, yeah.
As you could hear the Morlocks just shout, "It's you, Shadow Malice, I love you!" As this will happen in 2 rounds, abstracted, of course, because we're not musical performers. You will each pick your opponent here, and then you will pair off with a performance of your suggestion against their performance of the instrument, one-on-one. Anything you deem appropriate to impress a crowd.
There we go.
All right.
Next to me.
Well,
Bing.
can we only challenge like one each? Like, if the same person cannot be challenged again?
Yes, it's one-on-one.
Okay.
One on one.
Each one of you picks one.
I think Armina should just pick up the lizard and break him over her knee.
I was gonna suggest benching the piano while
Yes,
he plays
it's
it.
pretty good.
Is the rat fuck using magic there, or what is that?
She does seem to enjoy using magic to enhance her performance, indeed. Lights and, throwing her voice with ventriloquism and making her voice louder and screeching and all kinds of things. She seems very magical. The lizard seems to be enormous. He has a lute that isn't really a lute because it's like 3 times the size it's supposed to be. The cloaked fella is hard to read. Yeah, he has like a guitar of sorts, and the Durga drummer is just going nuts on those drums.
Right. Well.
I love that we've got rock music going on with this.
I mean, stand back.
Well.
I mean, that cloaked fella, he looks like he has a string instrument of some sort.
He does.
Performance is all well and good, but if you're gonna do a face melting guitar solo, you need to have very quick fingers. And so I will propose to use my thievery to do a guitar riff that will melt the fucking stage.
All right, you can request their lute, their guitar,
Yep.
to see what you can do with it. They give it up without too much trouble at all. And in fact, they're excited by the prospect that you actually want to try music.
Can I use my thievery to to do a super awesome guitar solo?
I would let you use thievery at a -2 because that's not really like the technique might be fine, but the musical know-how is missing.
All right, fair enough. I do actually have performance trained, so that would be the same skill level because I'm a named dancer, so I actually have performance trained.
You dance.
Yeah, I could dance. Could dance. Is there? You could certainly argue that I can do a awesome like heavy metal like knee slide across the stage and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll. It's not or acrobatics, but acrobatics also just trained. Yeah, most it's. Let me take just a quick gander. Actually, let me think. Could intimidation be something again, like cowering the crowd, but just screaming, biting the head off a bat,
I was better, right?
just raw, intimidating charisma.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll let that happen.
It's basically do like a what's the name? Halford from Judas Priest. Just do it like as brutally as you
go for it.
can. All right. He'll basically be like, all right, give me a sweet solo, and then he will belt out the absolutely strongest he can. See if we can do this. 28. Very damn good.
28. Yeah, their luteus Nox gives you the musical undertones that it requires without too much trouble. And in fact, they nod. That was pretty impressive.
They basically do a rendition of the metal scream that just goes higher and higher, but also do it in the drow style, to really inflict that misery and melodicness that everyone loves in proper.
I didn't know that dancer knew screamo.
Yeah. I took some courses. Yeah, we had a summer camp at the guild.
Summer camp at Drow School.
Murder Guild.
Yeah, the murder guild.
Murder Guild.
Yeah, that's dancer belting it out.
That was his whipping semester.
Yeah.
Playing class.
The Morlocks in the audience seem surprised at their own enthusiasm as they do join in just the sheer shouting that they very much enjoy.
Alright, so
As the Nox will, give a slight bow to Dancer. That was respectable. They're not even gonna try. Like that was impressive.
Dancer will, step away from the center of the scene and keep help keeping the beat going for the next one to enter.
If this is abstracted, can Armina leap in? Basically, what I'd like to do is ride on, like, okay, cool, we're doing death metal, I guess. So she just wants to, like, thrash around and, like, basically trash the place. But what I'd be arguing for is athletics for...
Like mosh pit stage.
Yeah, mosh pit. Yeah, exactly. Mosh the stage. But, like, athletics would be, like, picking up the piano while going, like, and then...
Yeah, just break it over your head.
Just extremely, yeah, exactly. Mosh with these drow, like pick them up or whatever, and just like pure bouts of death thrash metal strength on display.
Yes.
All right, you want to show your strength by breaking stuff. Give me an athletics.
Picking up the piano one-handed or whatever. Let's go.
Oh no!
I really like that piano.
Hero point, something. Please.
I don't have one. I used it earlier.
Oh no!
We haven't been given more.
Take a bite from me now.
Sheep elf.
Well, roll initiative.
Not quite. But as you like lift the piano to try to smash it, you do succeed in smashing the piano, except over yourself.
I mean, that's good.
As you fall prone, half crushed by it. But the real price of failure here is that the bouncer, the rider, frowns deeply. Doesn't get up to really intervene, but she does wave a finger. And due to your net 1, you will fail the save for this. As she will cast suggestion, telling you to pay for that and then leave.
Joke's on you, bitch! I got no money! You don't know me! You don't understand real music! And she's like, just go and leave.
To be fair, it's pretty metal. Like trashing stuff, that's pretty metal.
Yeah. She tried. I had a plus 14 to that. There's nothing more could have done. And I guess I'll just go.
You can return. You're basically
Out for now.
enchanted to just leave the tavern in shame, basically.
Yeah. Boo!
And you will have to pay
But
for
she's
that.
like, whatever, you know.
Also,
I mean,
the Morlocks are very happy that the angry light is gone.
Yeah, it's still on their braziers. They're all like running and pointing out. I guess she'll like, I don't know, take her. I've never used this bracelet of dashing, so she's like got no money. So she just like takes off the bracelet and hucks it on the floor.
Oh,
You're
God.
Dumb bracelet, dumb music.
While you're trash, like, I got no money here. Take your, and it's probably worth a piano.
Yeah. That's the
So I'll remove that from my inventory and then huff off per the suggestion.
as the lizard creature, the band will show the audience how it's done.
Yeah.
As with each hand, he picks up one half of the now broken piano, lifting it with ease as he shows, like, this is how it's done, and then just smashes it into the stage, just ruining any chance of ever repairing that thing.
There we go.
On her way
What
out the
is
door,
it?
she's like, "Yo, look at that! I had to cut that in half for him."
Weak! Wimp!
I wanted him to pick it up and just eat it.
Yes, eat it.
How do you tell?
As the Morlocks are definitely on the side of Shadow Malice here. Alright, next one.
Yeah, I don't suppose the good rat folk wants some magic off, does she?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah. I'm pulling Arcana here. Let's see. Yeah, pyrotechnics. Oh, absolutely. Right. Arcana. That's a straight 30. I'll take that.
What do you do?
So, she's like using spells to like augment her voice and stuff and create whatever. I'm thinking that maybe I am a magus, so I'm good at mixing my magic with my arms, arms and weapons. So I'm thinking that maybe I can basically, I have like a staff of abjuration on me that acts also as a stave. I can basically just like cast a shocking grasp, which would basically do like maybe I can put in some acrobatics in this as well, but I can like basically have like a magical showing, like a, like the, oh, what do they call them in the Olympics, like the ribbon thingies, like those like shows they do, or it's
Sure,
more
yeah.
yeah, something like that,
Like using your cantrips in a
well,
in an interesting, entertaining way, like pyrotechnics.
yeah, I have prestidigitation, I have produce flame, I have lights. I mean, I can mix those together.
As the rat folk does nod appreciatively and says, "Dang, dude, let that magic flow. That's good."
Tubular.
I don't know, I'd bring the house down if I used any more power than this.
Oh, this house is sturdy. Let me tell you that. Just let go.
Do it!
I mean, is there anything here that's metal on the stage?
The whole
on
everything is metal.
this-
What are you talking about? Metal AF up here.
On the stage, not particularly.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'll say if you expend one of your highest level spell slots, I'll upgrade that to a critical success.
Oh yeah, I'll spend my 3rd level slot for that. I can haste myself, so basically just make it better.
All right, sure.
Yeah, I'll just cast that away. There we go.
Spending your magic.
I know.
I'll make that a crit success.
All right.
Right. How about Roga? Roga against Drummadurga.
So you know what people love?
Mm-hmm.
Drugs.
Yes.
And what is popularly known as the opiate of the masses?
Alcohol.
Religion.
Opium.
Religion. Yes.
Oh right. Sorry.
It's okay. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. This is a somber moment for sermon. Several years of experience, and it happens to be Sunday somewhere.
Sermon of Caden's revelry.
Uh-huh.
That's one way to go. Another one is just to then. I mean, who knew we were a religious death metal band, right? But
I mean, there's religious imagery in a lot of metal.
mm,
Of Satan.
yeah, a lot of Caden, as it were.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously want to use religion, right?
Sure.
Alternatively, I do have medicine for actual drugs.
You could do actual
Morphine for
drugs.
everyone.
Yeah, you could.
Hallucinogens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either one really still worked.
Like crafting something is gonna take too long.
Yeah. So but that's
If
the
you
thing
wanna
about
try,
Caden. It's all about magic. So you know what? I will not even do that. We're having a party in a tavern. That's a holy act. That's a powerful imagery of people coming together, using their free will to celebrate the glory of alcohol and the freedom of mind that comes with it. As such, this is already a holy place for Caden's followers, and as you know, when you invite Caden into your home, he might show up and just make the party better. This wine tastes awful, but we can make it taste good. All we have to do, all we have to get is a little bit of faith. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
I
be.
do. Gonna
I'll be
invoke Caden to make everyone's drinks taste better.
to make this a great party, because that's what he's all about. And
All right.
if that begins to fail, I will just get drunk and see what happens. You know, it's called the Hail Caden. Just you get drunk and then you wake up and things probably worked out one way or another.
Hail Caden.
Yeah, okay. Sure. It's Caden. I think is the only god that would let you roll
Yeah.
religion here.
Yeah, he's all about this.
It's
Right.
true. This is one of the things that
This-
is like literally his
this-
thing.
This freeing slaves and like caring for orphans. That's what he does. And like being
Although-
mean to tyrants.
Hey, good.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Before you start, however, despite it basically being your turn, the Durga lady lets out a scream, just hammering out a drum solo on your little drums.
Yep.
Stops for a second before she casts a spell that all Durga know, making
wow.
herself just enormous.
Oh God.
For the second part of her drum solo, which is now much deeper and much more like reverberant. The crowd goes wild. However, Roga invoking like the name of Caden Kaelin, like these Morlocks don't know who that is, but they
They
do
will.
know that suddenly like they know that Roga is right, that know that someone is missing. You know that meme of of the couple consenting to having some fun. Isn't there someone you forgot to ask? It's not Jesus, it's Caden Kaelin,
Yes.
who you forgot to ask whether he's invited to this party.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
mugs suddenly overflow,
Surely.
foaming mead from every tap.
For 14 silver pieces each.
Yes, yes. A very profitable day.
As the crowd goes wild either way, as Rita the Rat Folk says, "Not bad, not bad, not bad. Now get on the stage. We're gonna go into the group phase. We're
Alright.
gonna go first. We're gonna rip the roof off this place, and afterwards, you better make sure that you are better, or at least as good as us. Otherwise," she sort of shrugs.
Well, we need
I don't know.
Armina back. If we gotta do
how,
the group battle now.
Yeah, quick
Doesn't they
question,
get
Sheep.
kicked out,
How
though?
big
He
is
might be at a
the
disadvantage.
piano? Like bulk-wise?
The piano is in pieces now.
Yeah, but what bulk is it?
It's like a bunch of light bulk. It's scraps.
Armina,
okay.
come back.
No, I had a mending spell, but it's too
Nope.
heavy, so.
Amina is still kicked out for the group session here.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we need to get off stage for the group session,
Yeah,
right?
you gotta get off the stage,
Ejected.
as they will play their hearts out by a set of well-practiced music that the Morlocks are just going insane about. Like the doors are shaking. If the stone walls weren't as sturdy as they were, they would probably be shaking too. You can see the Drider taking out earplugs. She's prepared for this. And then it is your turn.
Alright.
As they clear the space, hand over the instruments, one to each of you. Whoever your partner was, that's your instrument now.
Alright.
Roger, you drums. Amina gets nothing because she crashed the piano and has to stay outside. So it's just the three of you.
Can I use an illusory creature to pretend to play the one that's left?
The one was expended. You would have to overcharge it.
Oh, I will. Why not?
Sure, you can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be cool flavor, but it won't negate the -1 penalty you get from
That's fine.
Amina just
I just think it's cool.
embarrassing you basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's fine.
On the stage, people. Time to
What
rock this
instrument
joint.
does the Rafa? Just the voice or what?
She was the singer, yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Basically, here's how it's gonna work. In the previous stage, you earn bonuses or penalties. A crit success gives you a +2. A success gives you a +1. A crit failure that Amina got gives you a -1. So you're currently, I believe, at a +2 from Orphan, +1 from Dancer, +1 from Roga, -1 from Amina for +3.
Alright.
One of you will be the lead performer who has to roll a performance check.
Oh no.
Rita
I can do that.
will grin at you and say, "No more improvising. The stage is for performers. So perform, friends."
All right.
No problem. I can perform.
I mean, who has the best performance? Let's figure that out first.
+14.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you have a +3 from your previous stunts. You can also aid the lead performer.
But that would still use performance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no. I have 0, so good luck.
Could you use any other skill to aid, perhaps?
Nope, it's just performance.
Just
this
performance.
is music now. This is not just fooling around as it was before.
Alright.
Oh.
Does Roger have any performance? Probably not.
You're muted, Mike. If you didn't know.
Yeah, I got 3 from charisma, but no skill.
Alright,
Yeah.
then stand back and, give me some comp. And I'll see what I can do.
You got a +3. That's the best we got you, so. Pretty good. It's better than an expert roll.
Do dwarves have, they have that very deep singing, right? Maybe that's what we do.
I'm accompanying you, but I'm not leading.
Alright, I will make the roll then.
You shred that guitar, whatever you had.
Yes. Alright, let's see. +3.
Okay.
Perfectly average.
A 27 it makes for an enormously entertaining show.
Hey! Start
crowd.
slow. Start slow. There's like then the dwarf throat singing starts. The low bass tones the dwarves can do, like rumbling the mountains itself, and then the lute strings kick in like the beginning of say like Metallica Sandman or Nothing Else Matters, and then Dancer in his best raspy singer songwriter voice belts out this awesome rock ballad, about love and loss and awesome fights and like everything that is just basically a Dragon Force text,
And yeah, the Morlocks in the audience initially they don't really get into it. They hesitate, but it's obvious that they are basically forcing themselves because clearly, like Shadow Malice wins this contest every time, right? They are supposed to.
Uh-huh.
Like they are great, and you're just outsiders. The problem they have is that the Shadow Malice members themselves are really enjoying your show, and they are getting into it. The Drider, the bouncers getting it. The Morlocks have no choice but to actually, let their actual feelings go free. They are into this. You are great, and they are heavily enjoying this. As
Nice.
put the music up again.
Yeah.
As eventually at the end of your show, amidst whooping and applause, Rita approaches you and says, "You are all right at this. All right indeed." Let's see, what did you actually roll? 27. Yeah, you are right. She nods and says, "All right. You know what? We're gonna make sure you'll be left alone, at least here in the place, as far as our influence reaches, anyways. Might even get a private talk with Showery if you like, although," she shrugs, "not sure what that would get you unless you want a job in this place."
Dancer bows gracefully and says, "Much obliged. We will be happy to have safe haven here, and talking to the proprietors might be interesting."
He nods and says, "Yeah, stick around. Stick around. You're great. We should swap sometimes.
Yeah.
You one evening, we the other. Keep these people entertained. They deserve it."
It's it is nice to find an oasis of well, something else than just rampaging monstrosities.
Yeah, and she sort of in the back you can see the large lizard walking past the table of these two Murlocs who have been like gambling in a card game. He just swoops up the gold they had on the table. They don't complain because how could they possibly?
Yes.
As he hands like the gold coins, and there's even like a gold tooth among that pile to Rita. She is surprised initially, and then turns around to you and says, "I suppose you. I mean, you gotta get paid, right? That's why anyone does this thing. So here, take this stuff that is yours now, apparently."
Ah, most gratifying. Thank you. Thank you.
Lizard creature nods, goes back to sit down. The Morlocks look mortified, but they love Shadow Malice so much. Like this is
They touched our stuff.
yeah,
What an incredible
like,
honor.
This is an honor. They touched our gold and gave it away, but that's. You gain a grand total of. I'll write this in chat. And can I just put this in chat? Yes, I can.
Oh wow.
And a gold tooth.
Hey.
We can't add to our stash still, so maybe you can do that.
Oh, you can't add to your stash?
No,
Why not?
I don't have. I don't see any of the buttons to do so on the party thing.
Unrestricted.
It's unusual. I can pull stuff in and out, but I can't like edit like the coins or anything.
Weird. But I'll put it in there for you.
Okay.
gold tooth, 15 gold, and 181 silver. All right.
You took the strange object from me, right? Wand.
No. No, because I didn't succeed on identifying it, so you can hold it.
I'll tuck it into the bag of holding then, together with the rest of the stash.
Sure.
Yeah, after the commotion, Amina is finally let back in if she likes.
Sure.
You do see that a person, presumably the owner of this place, has sort of appeared, currently talking to the Murdoch behind the bar, just observing the proceedings. She's got like her arms crossed, just watching the place with a keen eye. But moods are high. Like even the Murlocs are sort of not like obviously hating on you anymore.
Hey.
That's nice.
Oh,
Oh, we did trash the place and grant them free beer, so
it's true.
pretty awesome. I have a hot groupie now in the Drider lady. That's gonna be great. Well, you know, being with the adoring fans and whatnot, I guess Dancer will make his way towards the bar again.
Right, the proprietor is of a species you've seen before, one of the petrified folk on the level above. You've previously identified them as Udefin, which are from a terrible place, connected to, you know, the riders of the apocalypse and all that.
Oh yeah.
However, she seems very not that. A stern look on her face, crossed arms. You know, she does greet Dancer with a nod as he approaches. A businesswoman as any, really.
Lord Watson says, we have enjoyed the hospitality of your establishment. Very impressive.
She nods again and says, "Appreciate it. You are, of course, welcome here as long as you bring no trouble with you. Although, considering the mood of these folk and the band, even if you were to bring trouble, if anything, they'd help you."
Miles. That is nice to hear.
You will have to pay for the piano.
How much was the piano?
Literally
much is
paid
it,
for it
Pia?
already. There's a bracelet here somewhere. It's magic. It's worth a piano.
Oh yeah, that's already been mage handed away.
Yeah, it's
from
like, no,
Anya prying eyes. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely not.
not like
Like
medical
during
items.
the group performance, it like suddenly just
It was
popped up.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, someone here took it. She like starts looking accusatorily at the rest of the, not thinking that
Yeah.
Torfin.
She says, 20 gold pieces. Of course, it's worth much less than that, but getting that here from the Underdark was a pain that I hate to repeat.
Oh well. You know what? We just got us some money, so maybe you'll get some of this as well. He'll take the 180 silver pieces and then add 2 gold on top of it.
Sure.
She'll pocket it and say, almost as a surprise, as she says, "Oh," and then pockets the cash. Not many folk who break stuff and then actually pay for it.
Well, we want to keep in your good graces.
Why is that, I wonder?
Well,
What brings you down here?
as it happens, I don't suppose you know what's on top of this whole complex. The lighthouse.
Gauntlet, yes.
Well, it has been activated, and it has been shining its baleful glow onto our our little town that we live in close by, raising the dead and causing all manner of havoc. We have come to shut it down.
She scratches her chin, like her long tongue occasionally peeking out like that of a snake.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "That seems odd. I mean, I've had rumors, of course. People supposedly spotting the ghost of Belcora, but I didn't believe any of them. I'm sure I would have heard if the Sagathas knew that anything was happening, but they are just in their usual mood of occasionally picking one of these folk and, well, then never returning." The bartender Morlock next to her goes, like, yes, for flesh warping. She sort of shrugs at that.
Yes, well, we have certainly reason to believe that Belcora is very much active in some form. We have seen evidence of it, and we've heard the rumors as well. Her baleful presence is also felt in other ways in our village, and, well, we simply can't leave it be. Of course, we have no ill intent towards you or your fine establishment here. This is honestly the first place that has not outright tried to kill us all the way down here. And, well, I think we should be quite happy if we could have this as a safe haven. Yes.
She ponders. Personally, I'm not gonna do anything that endangers this place. But I won't stop you messing up the Sagathas or whatever else lives below either.
All right. Any
Shame to let this place go. I mean, I made a good thing out of it, but I can find work elsewhere if I have to. You really reckon your chances, though? I mean,
well,
sort of gestures towards you in general.
it has been a few close calls, admittedly, but we have steadily prevailed. And we have carved a bloody swath on our way down here. That was above is littered, and I dare say, almost cleansed of any form of opposition.
From what I've heard, there wasn't anything worth noting up above in the first place.
Scratches his shin. There's been a few things, I would say. Bone giants. There's well, we have not touched it, but I believe there is a big ooze pile of some sort in the arena.
Oh yeah, it's well, the Sagathas experiments. Pile more stuff on that thing every couple days. See how big it can grow. Keep it fed. Been there for a while. They don't really have anything to test it against. I'm sure they're hoping for the opportunity to see what it can do against perhaps such fine intruders as yourselves.
Light smile. Although we are perfectly adept at madness and mayhem, we prefer not to employ it unless we need to. We have basically decided to let the creature be for now. Do you know where a way down would be?
Way down. I mean, there's the central staircase. It's she sort of points behind her that way.
Yes, it does seem to be quite occupied though by various strange creatures.
Yeah, because as far as I know, that's the only way down. It's where the devils want to come up from, so the Sagathas are making sure that they can't, not without paying a price that they're not willing to.
Fair enough. If me and my companions needed some rest and recuperation, would that be a service you would be able to provide?
Right, we don't really have rooms for you to rent, if that's what you're asking.
Yes.
don't really have the space for that. I mean, this place, it's makeshift as it gets.
Fair enough.
This entire place was never really intended to house entertainment. But they gotta make something of the place. No resting. From what I've heard, it is rumored that guests used to stay somewhere up above on the levels there.
Yes, we have found
But if
some
you've-
remnants.
But if you've killed everything up there, it's not gonna be as safe as you might think it might be. Death tends to attract more death eventually.
Yes, well, it's good to know at least. We'll have to sojourn to the surface to get our proper rests.
The only place where you might get a rest down below here would be deeper down. Either with my folk in the Odefen camp, however they might not really take kindly to you, or in Eldaris. Eldaris surely would have a place for you if you can avoid getting poisoned or stabbed or otherwise skewered.
Um, you, is there other denizens from below or above coming here to frequent this place, or is this the main clientele? His sort of motions towards the Morlocks.
Frequent, no. Sadly, due to the whole Sugeth's devil opposition, traveling through the central staircase is not a guaranteed affair for most. The main travelers who come here are those who can avoid them, or are just simply a nuisance enough to simply get past them without getting into too much trouble because it might not be worth it for them. She sort of points towards Motion in the back and says, "That fella arrived somewhat recently."
Yes, I'm afraid we disturbed him in some sort of steam chamber.
The sauna. Thing's been going for years. Doesn't show sign of stopping.
Well,
I mean, occasionally we get more of these fellas. See, she points towards her bartender. Morlocks, they really like the sound of flesh warping. Other creatures show up occasionally. I think Shadow Malice originally was here because they heard about an offer of a sword and misunderstood it to be something they could play music at or something.
now they sort of just stay here.
Yeah, they seem to like their lot in life. They like to have simple-minded fans. And leaving isn't exactly trivial.
Have you encountered or interacted with he walks like a man, but is mostly worms. He wears red pants.
Mm,
Sometimes.
Yes, yes. As we burned them.
see, has she heard about it? I can't say I have. The upper levels I don't really know much about. No clients come from there, infested with all kinds of stuff, and the Sagathas don't really care about upstairs. I care about the devils and their work, and that's about it.
It's just we've encountered this creature a couple of times and vanquished it. The worms have wiggled downwards, so I was curious.
Yeah, stuff has a tendency down here to not stay as dead as you like it sometimes.
Yes, we have noticed. Mm. Yes, you have been most gracious. If there's anything else useful you might think would be of aid to us, I would happily hear it. Otherwise, we are fine with enjoying our stay here for a bit.
Give me a persuasion check to make an impression here.
34.
It's a pretty good
18 on the
impression.
roll.
She sort of leans towards the answer conspiratorially, as she says,
Ah,
you know, if you really want to mess up the place, Sagath is devil alike, could play them against each other. They both think themselves oh so scheming, Jafaki and Urevian.
nods. All right. Well, if it's a well-established, animosity, yes, that would be possible.
I mean, honestly, from what I've heard from down below, everyone who is or used to be important in this place hates each other's guts for reasons. I know both Urevian and Jafaki have been in this place since Belcora's death. And they're still sticking around for reasons that I can't entirely comprehend. Well, Jafaki probably because he likes fooling around with his research, and Urevian... I mean, devils, right? He probably has to do something, but can't now that Belcora's dead.
What type of devil is he? You know?
I don't know, one of the pointy types.
All right. Well, anything you know about them that could aid us in interaction would be very useful.
Right, I don't know much. Don't interact with the devils much. Neither with Jafaki, really. Occasionally wanders around this level, but not sure how we would use that to your advantage. Unpredictable fella. Just does whatever he likes to do.
All right. Well then. Thank you for your time.
I should go back to looking important.
Fair enough.
And I think with that we will end the session here, as it is getting towards half.
Yes, yes.
Seems like a good time for it.
As I will also give you experience, and you got quite a lot, as it turns out.
Oh, really?
Not since Karma in the Dark has a metal performance been so important to the story. I would literally set fire to the stage.
Fortunately, if we do level, I won't have time to do it, but
I don't.
Would be surprising.
We would need 270 to level. It's quite a bit.
Well, as it turns out, winning the competition was equivalent to a severe encounter.
oh wow,
my.
did well.
Because if you had lost, there would have been consequences.
Oh, I imagine.
The Morlock in the back yells, "Everyone attack!"
Brawl.
and it
Yeah.
turns into ballroom blitz.
Fist fight! Yeah.
You gained a total of 240 experience,
Oh,
leaving you
no.
just shy.
Next time.
Oh,
There we go. 970.
All right.
next time.
I gotta go.
Yep.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
have some
get some
voice
rest,
for
Malachi,
tomorrow morning.
please.
I hope you feel better soon,
Yeah.
Malachi. Take care now.
Yep. Take some
Yes.
rest.
Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Bye
Good
bye.
night, everybody.